But does that mean I have to walk on water? When we are older, you'll understand it's enough when I say so. And maybe some things are that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warning, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warning, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before.
Why am I blushing? What did you guys do? What are you guys bullying me for now? Hello. She doesn't even say hi anymore. She just shouts me out and that's it. No, stop. Stop. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Hello. Hi, Vanquish. Hello, Briskets. Hello, Myrmidon. Hello, Legion. Hi, Legion. Hi, Groove. Hi, Dukter. Hello, some Axhole. Oh, yeah. Speaking of shoutouts. Speaking of shoutouts. Jar. Did you redeem the jar? Did you redeem the jar? I don't think so. The jar is still here. The Eyes of Heaven is not going to be here for a hot minute. I'm not feeling it. You know, my eyes can only go so behind my head for so long, you know? Not the Shantic Yaoi in the corner. That's half of my existence. What do you mean? That's half of my being. Half of my breath is Sanato. Oh, okay, I'll shut up now. Let me get to the degenerate return. You want the... Oh my god, I'm surprised you had so much for the sniffa. Okay, we'll do the sniffa because it's so expensive. I'm prioritizing it more. Not that I didn't do that, but anyway. Brisket is stinky. Spoiled tofu. Hello, Frost. Hello, Myrmidon. Hello, Axhole. Hello, Vanquish. Hi, Legion. Sea Angels. Stinky. You want that too? God damn it. Wait, let's mix them together. It's more cursed that way. One moment. I can't even fit in the jar. I'm too large. There we go. You all are stinky. Stop throwing stuff at me. This is how you treat me? I give you Sonato. I give you my being. I embarrass myself in front of you guys, and this is how you treat me? You abuse me? God. I need to... Sea Dragon Levy! Welcome. Hello. Is it Levy or Levi? I know people... I know characters with both. Oh my god, you guys are so mean. You're throwing at yourselves. Why are you hitting yourself, chat? Why are you hitting yourself, Sea Angels? Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. I can escape the jar whenever I want. I am here by pure will. How are you guys doing today? I hope you all are good. I hope you all have been having a Gucci week so far. I apologize for not showing Sonic X yesterday for those who wanted to watch with me. I don't know when I'll show it. Maybe tomorrow. If nothing's going on tomorrow, I will show it. But yeah, I didn't feel like it yesterday. I just simply didn't feel like it. I will explain no further. Oblivion Remaster got released and it looks good. Oh, did any of you guys pre-order the Switch yesterday? It was so funny watching people crash out on Twitter. I think that was funnier than most of the things I've seen this month. Yeah. All right. For those who don't know what we're doing today, I'm going to be doing art and we're also going to be showing a watch along. I think I will start the watch along maybe like 40 minutes. Or actually no, I'll start the watch along after the ad break of the stream, the first ad break. So like in 40 minutes, yeah. Whenever this playlist actually ends. This is a Kingdom Hearts playlist. For those who don't know, I love Kingdom Hearts. And I've been listening to this whole entire playlist while I'm doing my chores half the time. Let's go over here so I can show off what art I'm doing today. I should make a pinned message too, since we are watching Sonic X. I don't want people to come in and spoil it. Because that is something people will do. I saved earlier! Stop it! Watch along these nuts. Do you guys want me to show you one of the how it's made? I want to show you guys one. Maybe. You know, I'll pull it up right now. I'm about to just start watching it now. But let's see. Let me see. I have to work, so have my lurk. I appreciate your lurk. Thank you. Okay. Let me do this. Have good stream. Thank you. I will show you guys one of these, but it's funny. I swear, it's funny. From what I remember, it's funny. Okay, you just have to believe me, Sea Angels. I swear it's funny. Anyways, you guys like my art? You guys like my art? I work hard. I work hard on my art. Yeah. Let me pull. I was doing something else. There was something else I was gonna do. I'm scatterbrain. Here you go. Here you go. Have your Cocomelon videos. Okay, I'll stop. I'm joking. Let me know if it's too loud, please.
This company makes chocolate
Okay,
in
there we go.
various
I
forms
think it's
and then
it's well
sells it to
balanced.
companies which manufacture it for retail sale. It
Just-
also
just
supplies
wait,
chocolate
just wait, I
components
swear.
such as cocoa powder and cocoa
I
butter.
sent a clip in the general
First,
chat,
an
and I think
innocent
no one
cocoa
watched
bean
it.
bag is made out as an example to
Not
the
the
employees who
Huggies,
don't
thank
meet
you.
their
Someone
daily quota.
knows.
Its succulent
Someone
beans spill
knows.
into a collection tray. A conveyor belt moves them to a cleaning system,
I
which
will
is a
sploosh,
cage
thank you,
filled
thank you.
with starving refugees who
Here,
lick
I
the
will
beans
save for
clean of
brisket.
any dirt and debris.
Hi, Penny.
Next stop is a
Welcome.
micronizer, which heats the cocoa
Take it away,
beans
Penny.
and spins them at a constant rotation, separating them
That's
from
all
their
I think of when I
families.
see Penny's name. That Penny has such a beautiful voice. Oh, thank you, Vanquish.
Then they enter a shell-removing machine
I will
called a
hydrate.
winnower.
Thank you, thank you.
Inside, the beans are read
Cosmo!
various
I
bedtime
love
stories,
Cosmo.
which trick them
Oh,
into
I know what
thinking
I was
it's
gonna
nighttime,
do.
causing them to remove their shells. Then a vacuum is applied to the beans, resulting in the two most popular forms of chocolate.
I'm sorry, Vanquish.
Hard chocolate
I'm sorry.
and not so hard chocolate.
I know what I was gonna do.
Here you can see the employees' dedication
I am
to
doing
work
great.
through their bathroom breaks. This solution is later added to the final product for flavor. An employee then activates a grinding machine, wherein the constant heat and pressure
There you
create
go.
a chocolate soup mixture,
Let me see.
referred to in the industry as
I am graced
chocolate soup
with
mixture.
Gil in my chat. Hello, Gil. You are so
The
wonderful. I
factory
give Gil
extracts
shout
some of
out.
the cocoa butter from the mixture and
Cocoa
immediately
butter.
pours it in the sewer in a bit of environmental conservation.
God damn it. I gotta. One moment.
By
One
this time,
moment.
the beast has been awoken and must be fought back by employees with various instruments.
The beast
Doing
has
this
been
allows the
awoken.
chocolate to pass through mixers and refiners
Right.
to give it a softer texture, and also prevents the beast from ushering
It's not
in
my
1,000
first
years
watch
of
through. It's
darkness.
some of Sea Angel's first watch through of Sonic X. I've watched it several times.
Now, the chocolate is in a very delicate state, to which even the smallest
I'm incredibly
disturbance can
talented
ruin the
today.
batch. The
Why today
employees are very
specifically?
careful what are you doing, Peter?
It's I know it's definitely Vanquish's not first time watching it,
At
but
this
first time
stage,
seeing the
potting
actual
soil is
end of
ground
the
into
show,
chocolate
and that's
for
why I don't
about
want
6 years,
some
allowing the
things, some
chocolate to
ideas I have for
return to
this
a
piece to
liquid
be
state.
spoiled. Hi, Baiken. Hello, I hope you're doing good.
Then
Yeah.
the chocolate goes
Some
into
other
this
people
big
didn't see the
fucking
actual end of the
machine
show,
and,
too.
I don't
No
know what
problem.
this thing does, to be honest, but
I don't know what
by
this
this
thing
point the
does.
chocolate is now chocolate chips, I guess.
Chocolate chips. Oh, you're no longer down with the sickness? That's nice. That's good.
The
I'm
chocolate
gonna
chips are
reverse
then
these.
jostled ever so
You guys don't need
slightly
to see
to
this.
prevent them from falling asleep, creating their rich and stressed out flavor.
I've only seen a few episodes before this watch along of Sonic X, right?
The chocolate chips are cooled until
Yeah.
about 50 o'clock.
We're almost done with it. I think we have
The chocolate
Around 10
chips are then
episodes
given
left.
a brief experience of typical Californian traffic.
Californian traffic. Guys, I don't live in
Finally,
California.
the chocolate chips
Is that
are
Californian
again jostled,
traffic?
this time just to piss them off.
And now they're getting jostled. Would you guys hate to get jostled? This one's
The
skateboards.
deck, the part of the skateboard you stand on, is made up of several thin sheets of wood called splagoos. Inexpensive
that a real
boards use
word?
other materials
It's
to substitute for
jostle your
wood,
chips.
such as compressed talcum powder and spray-painted cardboard. These high-end boards use sheets from a now extinct type of wood found only in parts of northern Ukraine. The sheets are put through industrial rollers to make sure there is no leftover wood juice left in them. This could make the skater sick if they choose to drink it.
What? No! Is that a slur
Workers
for
stack 35 of these sheets together
the
and place them in a
Inklings?
hydraulic press lock
What?
to prevent would-be thieving employees
kidding, no.
from stealing the
No,
wood and selling
hope
it
it's
on
not.
the black market. The press applies
I don't think he would
44
say that.
tons of pressure,
He's like
causing
a-
the sheets to reach
Hugbees
peak
is like
arousal as
He has
evidenced
edgy
by the
humor, but he
substance
wouldn't say
coming out of the
slurs.
sides.
New slur line. No.
The sheets are now removed as a
Guys,
solid
no.
block. Speed holes
Angels,
are drilled
no,
into the sides of
behave.
it to help with wind resistance.
We
making
can
the
make it
boards
one.
travel
No. I don't want to do that.
Now it's time to prepare the skateboards for consumption.
No,
A
please, no.
template
We're
is
not doing
placed
that.
on top to aid with cutting, as the excess wood
So I
is
threw
sawed
my-
away from the decks. This
Wait. I must read this. So I threw my alarm clock out of the second-story window just to watch it fall into the ground and shatter to pieces. Make a guy wonder why folks say time flies. Thank you for the 10 biddies. I appreciate it. Rattlesnake Outlaw. On your first time chat, too. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hello. I hope you're doing good. Today we were watching how it's actually made. No, Water, why would you do that? Why would you spoil Sonic X for Vanquish? Water, have you seen the end of Sonic X? Just say yes or no. Don't say what it is. Okay, anyways. Hi, Water. Welcome. Water16. Hello. I hope you all are doing good today. Okay, now I get back to the skateboards. We're gonna see how skateboards are made.
excess wood provides sustenance for the employees.
Sustenance. Do you guys eat excess wood? Do you guys eat sawdust? That sounds delicioso.
The decks are aerated to prevent spoilage, and then are given a practice run by an employee.
You can't just ask people if they eat excess wood. Why
The hell
not?
kind of skateboarding is that?
What the hell
The
kind of
skateboards are then
skateboarding is that?
massaged by a licensed masseuse. A tense and tight board tends to crack
It's been a
easier
decade
than a
since I've
relaxed
seen the
one.
end. I try rewatches pretty often to get distracted. Yeah, it's fairly long. It's fairly long.
Then, an employee uses the
I
board
do think
to
Sonic
practice
X
his
is like
hootenanny
prime
dance
anime
for an
length
upcoming
though,
cattle rustling event.
where it's like at most
For
3
the
seasons long and then
skateboard,
gone
this is
forever.
extremely painful. This section of how it's made is brought to you by our sponsor, Dyson Vacuums. We were told if we wanted our sponsorship money, we had to find a use for this stupid fucking brush wheel thing. 95% of profits of skateboards actually come from their hidden involvement in the drug trade.
What?
Here, boards are laced with PCP before going to
Not the
distribution.
PCP. See, Dragon Levi, have good sleep. I appreciate you. How
Each
dare you
year,
throw something
nearly
at me before you
17%
sleep? I
of
will throw
employees
something at
involved
you
in this
and that will knock
process
you out.
End up missing.
PCP, hell, I know,
Next,
right?
mint coating is added to the board for taste.
For taste. Do you ever just lick your skateboard, y'all? Who here knows how to actually skateboard? I cannot. I've tried. Like, I know I could if I really wanted to, but I don't like
The
being
final
on
step
wheels.
of the process
Enjoy your lurk,
is
Paula
applying
Croquette. Welcome.
decoration. Of course, the most common decorations come from
I can
pop
avoid
culture,
falling on one.
such as this
The only thing I can
recognizable
really feel
character,
comfortable riding
really
is a
angry
scooter.
bird thing.
I hate roller skating. Roller skating brings me pain. Should I line art that part?
Bacon
like I
is now
should.
processed and
I'm
even
about to just see what
pre-cooked in
happens if I do
factories.
here. Tricks?
It all
Turning? No.
starts with
Jump?
a load
No.
of
Tricks?
skinned
No.
dog carcasses.
She hates
Most
me. I don't
factories
hate
elect to
you.
use
I hate
dogs
roller
because
skating.
it's cheaper than
Don't
pork,
twist my
and
words.
customers can rarely taste the difference.
Meat.
The meat is placed skin side down on a conveyor belt to ensure the employees
meat.
judge it only by the content of its character.
Exactly. As you should.
The conveyor takes the meat to a cheese rolling machine, which pelts it with
I
slices of Kraft singles. This
I couldn't
process
hate
is
you.
rough on the meat.
This isn't
so it's not
skateboard
uncommon
anymore.
for some
I
afterbirth
imagine
to be
a meat
evacuated
board.
by the product.
This
This afterbirth
shows off
travels
my
down a
sick
separate
tricks.
conveyor belt, where it will then be used in
I'm gonna
cosmetics.
show off my sick tricks with my meat fam.
Meanwhile, the meat pieces are bathed in salt water and are sent to employees to begin the brining process, giving the bacon its signature fishy taste.
Oh, it's bacon. It's specifically bacon. The
You
sloppiest
thought I was
kick
kidding
flip.
about the brining, didn't you? Well, the next actual step is brining.
It was brining. Guys, I tried pickled salt today. It was actually good. It tasted like an actual pickle was in my morning
Then
sandwich.
the brine solution is mixed with red food coloring to give the bacon its signature red taste.
Yeah, pickled salt. I gotta share a picture later in my server.
The meat now passes under... Oh.
Oh.
Wow, I don't know what this is, but...
Stop.
That
He
just
thinks
looks
it's...
nasty.
I bet he thinks it's piss.
I'm sorry, but we are required by law to show you this.
We're required by law to show you
A
this.
local sweatshop worker earns his $2 an hour salary by putting hooks into the meat and then hanging them on a rack.
Rip my boy.
Then it's into
Not
the
the
drench
$2 an
cabinet for a
hour.
bath in what remains of the employees who rally for better working conditions.
Hell yeah.
The meat is then transferred to the show floor, where customers can choose which bacon slab they want to wear for this coming fall season.
Bitch, what?
The meat is sealed away in case any of it is still screaming.
No! Not the screaming meat.
Now it's into a storage locker for the next 10 to 100 years. This aging process firms up the meat and helps unlock its hidden flavors. Then the bacon is shown the might of the
haven't
German
had
army
bacon in
by
so
being
long,
run
y'all.
over by a Panzerkampfwagen 4 medium tank.
How is that auto-modded?
The factory
like
crew
lady.
often
Oh, I
relieves stress
see.
by playing a game of Jenga
The meat
with
dress,
the slabs
yo.
of meat. This game is a
The
particularly
meat dress
close one,
takes
so
me
they're
back.
wrapping
How
it
long
up
has
for
it been
later.
since she
As you
debuted
can
that
see,
meat
the
dress?
crew really loves Jenga.
Jenga!
Workers then load the meat into chutes. Just off camera, two very strong men jostle these chutes back and forth
Jostle.
with
He
all their
loves that
might.
word.
They do this because meat is a
Jostle.
good source of protein. The meat hates
Meat
this
dress
and falls
TF2
apart under the
music.
stress into the strips
That would
we've
activate
come to
Flint's
know and
neurons
love.
if he was here.
Today, most commercially made paper is made from wood pulp, treated with chemicals, and mechanically processed. Making paper by hand is a craft that involves techniques and materials that go back over 2,000 years in China. These techniques have evolved over
The
time,
hard part
but the
is
main
the
ingredient
little
remains the
rosebuds in her
same:
head.
exploitation.
Handmade
paper is a distinctive choice for
Welcome,
a
welcome. You're now
variety of
Sea Angel.
uses,
Welcome to the
such
Sea of
as this
Angels. I
document
appreciate the
declaring
follow.
paper to be obsolete
doing
in the
well.
digital age. The
You have
process
to
begins
remember,
with used bed
how do you
sheets,
type?
which
How
are
do you log into
recycled by
Twitch?
being
Is
cut
it
into
painful to log into
individual
Twitch?
strips.
Do you
The
just go
sheets are often left
1, 2,
unwashed
3,
to
1 M,
preserve
2
a
M, 3
rustic
M, 4 M,
feel in
5
the
M, 6 M,
product.
7 M, 8 M.
Workers
How many
place
M's
the
is that?
strips on a conveyor, which leads them to a machine that haphazardly chops them up
5,
however it
6,
feels like,
7,
sometimes
9,
not even cutting them at
11.
all.
11 M's?
It
Is it 11
collects in a
Y's?
garbage
1,
can
2,
ready for the next
3,
step called
4,
squeezing
5,
it gently.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, 11 M's and
Workers
11
empty out the
Y's?
trash into a tub
Jealous.
called a Hollander, which is filled
Just
with
have
water.
chrome.
This
Oh my god, I
machine
love
grinds the
those. I
material
love
into a
those. Those
paste
are.
using a large
Oh,
roll
he
weighing
should
several
voice
tons.
over those.
By this point, workers are unable to stop the roller's crushing
it's
force
okay, you don't
and
have to do that
jam
for
the
me,
machinery
Axel.
by frantically throwing as much trash into the Hollander as they
Sparkstar
can.
VT, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I hope
If
you're
the
doing good
machinery
today.
still refuses to halt, an intern is brought in to manually assist
Sadly, I
with the
don't really have
process,
time to
since none
collab
of
a
them
lot.
have proper health insurance. Sometimes
wish.
this practice is leaked to local news outlets, so the interns are also in charge of destroying any
Starfy
paper
spoiler.
trails leading
Bunsen's
to the
not
incident.
related to Maurice. Aw. We need a Bernier and Maurice
moderate
though.
amount of
Maybe instead of a
rum is added
Bunsen
to the
Maurice
mixture,
water, I
turning
make
it
a
into pulp.
Bernier and
And to
Maurice
make sure
one
the
day.
paper is too inebriated
give
to
her the
say
dragon
anything
power-up.
incriminating. The resulting pulp is sexually
Hello, I
assaulted
remember seeing your
and
name
then
and I had to
sampled
follow
for
before I forgot.
consistency.
Aw. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good, Sparkstar.
Next,
Mars,
tiny
1, 2,
scraps
3,
of
4, 5,
paper
6,
are
7, 8.
added to the pulp
I mean, 8.
to remind
I added
the
an
pulp
8. Oh
what
my
it's
god.
supposed to eventually become.
Oh, I see. I see. I will join though, as long as my nitro limit. I mean, my limit, because I don't have nitro.
Whatever of this paste isn't used
limit
in
doesn't
paper
catch up to me
production
again.
will be
10
sent to
years
NASA
above
to
5.
use as
Oh,
astronaut
for the
food.
meat dress. Just have Chrome remember your login. I know,
Is
right?
it just me, or does anyone
Max
else want
told
to
you
eat
to
this
come
stuff?
here. Wait,
It
is that
looks oddly
Axe's
delicious.
name? Max. You are ADHD? Oh man.
By this
That sounds
point,
powerful.
the paper is wet,
You're not. You just
cold,
don't.
tired,
You don't just
and
simply
cranky,
have
so it is
ADHD.
rolled
You
onto
are
a hot
ADHD.
towel.
You're powerful. I give you much respect, much props.
The paper is then hidden from the health inspector.
Max.
This
Oh!
poke here also helps
The
in
neurons
the production
clicked.
of babies.
It activated. I'm just calling you Axel in my head because I love Kingdom Hearts. Like, I've been saying Axe most of the time, but
This
in my head I
process
just keep
is
thinking
repeated
Axel.
roughly 10,000 times for
Mood.
consistency, and then the paper is put into a hydraulic press. Here, the paper is interrogated about government conspiracies.
How do I
the
become
pressure of all its
ADHD?
well-guarded secrets
Not
possibly
that I have
being
ADHD.
exposed cause it to sweat out its excess moisture. Paper are all notorious liars.
Who did nothing wrong? Axel is a good boy. Hello,
The
Leah,
paper
welcome.
is then retrieved by a
Hope you're
big
doing
dumb
well.
nerd who drapes them
You
over
may
a
be
row of
upset that I
circular
inflated the
rocks,
price of
proving the
redeems.
paper's dominance. The
Yippee,
factory is
inflation,
careful
I
to
love
never
inflation.
introduce any scissors into
Do you guys
this
like
environment.
inflation? Scissors? I heard scissors. I've been interrupting Hugbees. Sorry.
Hot dogs are an all-American
dogs.
fare, but most likely it was German sausage makers who first came up with the idea. In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them in pushcarts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s. A century and a half later, hot
You feel
dogs are still the
targeted?
#1
You
treat
should.
on the street.
You're the one who abuses it. I'm sorry, y'all. Instead of me adding new redeems, I just made the ones I already have more
individual hot
expensive.
dog
I
is
will
made
add
from
new
a mix of
redeems.
pork,
I will
beef,
think of
and
new redeems to add for
2,040
July.
chickens.
And other
The
interactive
cuts
stuff
of
for
meat
you
they
guys.
start with are called trimmings and come from animals that
Not
are
that
too
anyone's been
sick to be
complaining that
housed
streams
in
have been
typical
stale or
meat
something. You
production
guys seem to be
plants.
having fun with what I have. Oh, you won't
The
be able to
trimmings
put the
are pushed
Discord link
through
here. You
grated
could
metal plates, simultaneously
in
grinding
my
the meat
server,
and
you could
producing
put it in the
strings
self
for
promo channel if
high-quality
you
mops.
want. Or you could just DM it to me if you only want me to join. But yeah, if it's your server and you want like other people to try and
regurgitated
join, you
foods
can put it in the
are
self
collected and
promo
added
area.
to the ground meat, followed by food starch, salt, and mustard scooped up from the factory floor.
Mustard from the factory floor.
Ground
you
up
got a
pieces
legendary.
Of Mars rock
Congrats.
are also added to the mixture to give
A
the hot
legendary
dogs
and
a
a
flavor
shiny.
that's out of this world.
Your first cast.
Water is added to the mix, which is then rolled to prevent it from
Kasat-
hardening into concrete.
Kasatka VT. Welcome, hello.
Then corn
I'm sorry if
syrup
I
is also
butchered
added,
your name.
because all food
So many new
products in
people
America
today.
are legally
Didn't
required
expect
to
that.
be at least 10%
Where are you all
sugar.
coming from? This happened last stream too. I got a bunch of follows and I still have no idea where some of you guys came from. Get sniffing?
The
Oh!
addition of yet even more
I thought there was a
water helps
cooldown on
dilute the
that. Alright, I
product
got
into
you.
a
I got you,
flavorless
Leah.
paste, which is regrettably pureed into
Oh,
a
Max
fine
is server.
emulsion.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Long rolls of plastic wrap are loaded into the stuffing
Welcome.
machine.
No sea angels. You all are stinky. I'm
It
sorry, but I
pumps
have
the
to do
meat
this.
in,
I am
twisting it
legally
every
required to
5
do this
1/4
because we
inches, which is
paid
exactly what
777
Paula here wishes her
7,077
husband would do more of in the
something
bedroom.
points. Yeah. I am Peachael the Seraphim. I'm a banished angel VTuber. I do arts. I play games. Today we're
It
watching
takes
how
just
it's made while I'm
35
arting.
seconds to make a
How it's
chain of a
actually
whopping
made.
10
This is memes. It's memes.
hot dogs.
Hot dog.
Then these
Please don't
hot
sniff my
dog
ass. I was
chains are
not.
linked together
I was
and
not.
loaded into another machine,
I
ordering them by
When I
color.
sniff, I could sniff people from like 10 feet away and I know what they smell like. I have a very good sense of smell, sadly. I can tell who doesn't wipe their ass either. I'm so sorry.
The hot dogs are drenched in pig sweat to enhance their flavor, and then they're taken into an
Yeah,
oven
sadly.
with several cooking zones.
I actually, IRL, I'm literally saying stuff from IRL. I'm trauma dumping on you all. Some of you guys, your first time here, I'm already trauma
Hot out
dumping.
of the oven, the hot dogs are drenched in chilled pig sweat, this time to cool them down for packaging. The black stripes on the hot dogs disappear for no reason.
Okay, I
and
need
a
to know
small
now.
Child
Actually,
in
wait.
disguise as a factory worker plays
Should I
with
pause
his
the video
food.
to ask this? Stay.
The hot dogs are positioned for packaging,
No, I'm
and no matter how
sorry.
humanely or efficiently
That
this
was
process
awful.
is done, vegans
Oh, this
will
one's
still
almost done.
complain about it.
Vegans still complain. No matter how this process is done, vegans
We
still
don't
complain.
know exactly when popcorn first exploded onto the snack
Okay, wait.
scene.
Before
but
we
it was
play this next one, I need to know. I had a friend years ago when I was in middle school who would use deodorant on her feet. Any of you know anyone else like this? I must know. Because yesterday we found out a person I know uses baby wipes on their armpits instead of deodorant for some reason. I don't understand. Why the feet? Because this was back in like, when was I in middle school? Like 2010s or something? This is like early 2010s. So I think, I don't know. I'm not sure. So, no, Legion. We're talking about people who put deodorant on their feet. I need to know who has done this. You guys know no one else who's done this? Okay, I go back to the video then.
was likely thousands of years ago. Popcorn grains dating back nearly 5,600 years have been discovered
I mean,
in New
now whole
Mexico.
body deodorant
And
exists.
down through the ages, this unique grain just keeps popping up.
When inflation hadn't hit
Nothing
feet
says typical
There is no
American
feet pic
family
redeem.
like a single man eating
Maybe
some
I should make
popcorn with
one.
orange juice sitting way too close to his television.
I
This
would
snack
draw
food is marked up
Peachael's
nearly
chinchilla beans.
1,200% at your local movie theater because it's imported from nearby farmlands.
It would be very wholesome though.
Popcorn
I'm
is
sorry.
one of 6 types
It wouldn't
of
be
corn and
anything
one
you
of
guys are
11
actually
types of
expecting.
pop. Popcorn
You're
plants
super
are
duper
bred to
cute.
enhance
Thank you.
color,
I'm not always a
taste, and how
chinchilla.
easily they get stuck in
I'm
your
not always a
gums.
Sonic character.
Dehusking the corn
I could show off
typically
what I
yields
usually
7
look
corn
like.
cobs and 1 large
One moment.
popcorn bucket
I'm a
per
morbing.
harvest.
One moment.
Here we can see the 3 stages of popcorn: determined, relaxed,
I
and
must
soft
transform.
popcorn.
If only I had an actual magical girl transformation, this would be all complete. But I
These
am a broke
giant
bitch who can't
silos
afford
have
stuff like
nothing
that.
to do with popcorn. Please close your eyes until
And for
they are
anyone
no
curious,
longer
I am a
visible.
self-made VTuber. I made my model, made my overlay. I try to make everything I do for streams. Here we go. This is what I usually look like. I am Seraphim. Mamorb. Yeah.
In the factory, a series of
I put
oscillating
talc on my feet and
screens
shoes. Yeah,
sift
that
out
is
broken
normal.
glass
The foot
accidentally
powder
left
is
in the
normal.
popcorn
The
during
deodorant,
harvest.
not.
No need to worry.
Ear,
the
yes, I have
machines
very
a
large ears.
98%
I love
accuracy
Zelda, that's
ratio.
why. I like Hylians.
Sometimes the
I'm not
popcorn
a.
will
I am a
harden into
Seraphim though.
rocks
I'm
as a
not an elf
defense
or a
mechanism.
Hylian.
These rocks are later discarded or used in animal feed.
I just made them extra long.
At this junction, the system funnels American
why are we
popcorn
saying,
in one direction and Canadian popcorn in another.
Canadian popcorn. Me no understand.
As you can see, Canadian popcorn is just the worst thing
What
ever.
do you not understand? My design?
The popcorn is watched over by Bill and
I
then
like
moved
Zelda.
to the
Zelda
gravity
characters
table,
have long,
causing the
pointy
popcorn to
ears.
levitate. This isn't
Oh no,
a joke.
I'm sorry.
They seriously sort the popcorn by levitating it, and that's really cool.
I'm sorry if I
In this
did
process,
something.
half of the kernels are immediately discarded for no reason, because no one wants to
Is
eat
it the
an unlucky
popcorn?
bowl of popcorn.
But popcorn.
The popcorn is reassured to let
don't put your
everything
hand
go
in that.
before it goes to a final screening.
No. Oh, it's me that I'm sorry. Sorry, I have a tendency to be annoying.
Bill is always watching,
Bill's watching? No.
as the popcorn is divided politically.
Whoa! Hair looks fluffy.
The
I
next
do.
time you
I am
need a
proud of my
delicious
curly
snack
hair,
to
yes.
liven up your
I love my
parties, consider
fluffy
a bowl
curly
of
hair. Yeah, not the
uncooked
popcorn
you
touching.
disgusting animal.
That's burnt. That shit burnt. Who did that? I'm gonna find them.
The origins of tequila can be traced back
The
many
political
centuries.
divide do be
Mexico's Aztecs
spreading.
fermented the
Yo.
juice of the agave plant to produce a low-alcohol drink called pulque. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived, they added distillation
Conquistadors?
to the process for a much stronger drink, and tequila was born.
Which one is
Tequila
better,
to Mexico
Till?
as corruption
Huh?
is to China. Tequila is
typo.
only made in this part of the world, near ancient Spanish castles.
I think I can
such
make
as
this
one.
smaller if you guys don't mind.
For
you
centuries,
guys can see
workers
it.
called grandes borrachos
Hello,
have
Alistar.
harvested
Welcome,
the agave
welcome.
plant for tequila.
I am drawing my second favorite Sonic
Even
ship.
today, it's harvested entirely by hand
Tailsmo.
because Mexico
My
has
wholesome
yet to enter
Sonic
the
ship.
industrial age. Workers chop away the greenery on the agave plant, leaving only the core referred to as el culo.
What?
The
No.
blades used in this process
Ain't no
are
way.
honed to a razor-sharp edge, which
Ain't
comes
no
in handy
way.
as the workers haphazardly slam them into
Ain't
the
no way that
plants
thing's
like
called el
pissed-off
culo.
orangutans.
Huh?
Agave is a very reflective plant and serves a dual purpose in telescope making.
I just
Here,
read
a
now. I was about to
worker
say something about Sonic
demonstrates
X.
this
Yeah,
in the
please
field
don't.
as he spies for
Please
nearby
don't.
pirate
There's no.
crews that may
Should I
try
put
to
it in the
steal
title?
tequila.
Do I put it in the title
A
too?
local
I'm gonna put it in
band
the
of
title.
cowboys, fresh from their campaign of pirate slaughter, then cut the agave into quarters for cooking.
I'm gonna the pinned message because I'm drawing Cosmo and Tails, and I don't want people to make jokes.
The chopped agave is
Make
transferred
jokes
to a
that
brick
end up
oven
spoiling
where it's
Sonic
cooked
X
for
for my
79
sea
hours,
angels.
and half of the batch is then sold off to Bridgestone as off-road tires.
Okay, I think the culo. El culo.
The baked agave fiber is completely fucking destroyed, and then the leftover refuse
Yeah,
is
Sonic
built
X
into
is
a
all over the
summoning
place. It
circle
says
to
chicken
honor
jockey.
an
Exactly.
ancient Aztecian
Exactly.
curse.
I know the true ending to Sonic X though. That's when Sonic and Shadow kiss, right?
In this
Plant
circle,
murder.
a giant stone wheel called Tu Madre Gorda crushes
Not
the
the
agave
agave.
refuse to extract its nectar.
Too much fanfic. No, not enough. Not enough.
I would tell you what this area is for, but I don't speak Spanish. I mean, this whole script is in Spanish. I've just been making this up as I go along. Oh, God, what the hell is happening?
He requires more.
Why
No,
is he
the
smelling
faker
that?
could give him enough.
I don't-
Sonic is strong.
I don't think that guy even works here.
I don't think that guy even works here.
Okay, come on, now you're just teasing me.
Arena de-
Okay, I'm
Arena
gonna
de
take a wild guess and
destilación.
assume that this room is for distillation. So the alcohol is boiled off so the vapor
I
can
need
be
to be a
condensed into a
conquistador,
more
it seems.
potent liquid.
Indeed.
God, I hope that's right. An employee slips some government-mandated anthrax into the batch.
No! Not the anthrax!
The tequila is now ready to drink, so it's
Tequila.
over to the bottling line.
That's my
For a
favorite
drink with a
song,
bit more
y'all.
complexity,
That's my
the
favorite song to do
tequila is
karaoke
aged in
to.
oak casks and then
Tequila.
inspected by a 1970s time traveler. The
They should have
stress
put
of
that
his
whole.
job,
He should have
combined
put
with the
that song
fact
in the
that he missed
background.
seeing
Missed
his son
opportunity,
grow up,
hubbies.
takes a very heavy
He probably
toll.
would have gotten copyrighted though.
Hens don't have to mate to lay eggs. As long as there's
Aw.
no rooster in the vicinity, the eggs will remain unfertilized
Egg.
and edible. The color of the shell is determined by the breed of hen. But there's no pecking order when
Tequila,
it comes
aka
to shell
kills you.
color. White or brown, all eggs are the same inside. The
Tequila.
action begins in the hen prison, where chickens begin laying eggs when they're 19
Please
days
enjoy
old.
video in the corner of the
building is
screen.
well
This high
insulated,
resolution format
ensuring the
time
temperature hovers
to show
around
you
a
the video.
comfortable 120 degrees.
Oh man.
To stimulate laying, fluorescent lighting simulates 23 hours of daylight.
Not the fluorescent lighting to the chickens.
Hens that can't lay enough eggs within this period are ground into food mulch and then fed to the
No.
other chickens to promote cost efficiency.
No! Please don't say
The
it's
hens
true.
drink Gatorade from tubes attached to their cages, providing them
Gatorade?
with the electrolytes they need to power through the day.
Don't feed.
The eggs laid by
Don't
the
give your cock a
chickens
Gatorade.
slide onto a conveyor belt,
Tasty
which takes them to a
cannibalism. I
conveyor
know.
belt.
Egg.
which takes them to a conveyor belt,
Egg. This is perfect. Easter just passed.
which takes them to a conveyor belt.
Uh-huh. And then another conveyor belt.
Some eggs are covered with hen droppings upon retrieval. These
Ah.
eggs are separated and then shipped to
Asqueroso.
markets to be sold as organic.
I should stop being loud.
The eggs are placed into plastic holders and shipped to a grading center, which will judge the eggs by quality. The best grade A eggs end up in supermarket shelves. The rest are brought to the local recycling center, where they are mashed together into high-quality motor oil.
I mean, what makes it not organic? I mean, it came from an organism.
This factory is high-tech
Legion,
and
that's-
high-speed,
I don't think that's how that
able
works.
to process up to
not
1,000
sure.
eggs per year. First, a suction machine transfers
Can
the
you guys
eggs out of
believe
their
the price of
holders
eggs
and
now?
slightly nauseates anyone who looks at it for too long.
Clever. Is that the term? What is that?
Once
the term people
transferred, a
decide
special
on?
incubation
Guy.
machine stimulates the embryo inside the egg, causing it to spring to life and writhe within its exo-womb. Shortly after, the eggs are superheated to near molten temperatures, which
damn.
liquefies the life inside,
No.
producing the egg's signature
No.
runny texture.
Liquefies the life inside is crazy.
During the entire process, the NSA surveils the eggs, in case any of them try to reform ISIS after hatching.
Bitch! That's crazy. America's a wild place, right?
Finally, the eggs are placed into cartons and sold as decorations to
Actually,
be
what if this
painted
wasn't
around
filmed in
Easter
America?
time, since eggs serve
not so
absolutely
sure.
no other purpose.
This is how Eggman is born. Can't afford eggs. They cost as much as a down payment to the house. Yeah, that shit's like 50 cents per egg now.
The
Ridiculous.
rubber band was invented
Rubber
in England
bands?
in the middle of the 19th century. The key to
Hell
its
yeah.
success, of course, is flexibility. A rubber band can be stretched around items of various shapes and sizes to hold
That's
them
what she
together.
said.
So in the rubber band
Rubber
industry,
band
the
man.
possibilities for expansion are numerous. Rubber bands come in handy for a whole bunch of things, whether it's acting as a binding, a snack food, or a weapon.
Snack
Production
food.
of rubber bands starts
Who
with
posted my
natural rubber,
nudes on
made from
Twitter.com?
the sap of rubber trees. Natural rubber has more
Shadow!
elasticity than the
Shadow, you
synthetic
get back
kind,
here!
which doesn't matter because synthetic
pissed on your
rubber
wife,
is
Eggman.
cheaper, so it will always be used in production. A worker pours rubber processing oil into a kneader machine because it's so damn needy.
So damn neat.
He adds mustard and sugar for taste, while Kyle in the background looks for his lost surfboard.
Bitch, what?
He forgets to unwrap the rubber's
Skill issue.
packaging as he feeds several pounds of it into the kneader machine. The rubber is, of course, naturally elastic and bounces around like an unruly 7-year-old. This process generates heat, which both softens the rubber and explains why there was a random shirtless man in the previous shot. The kneader spits out giant dough chunks. The rubber is now depressing the look
Stop
at,
it.
so it's thrown into a
Do not
smoothing
say
machine
that.
until it
Come on,
transforms into a
please.
much
No.
more optimistic shape.
Legion.
This
I'm going to
process is
time you out if
purely
you make a
done to
joke like
reduce
that
suicide
again.
rates among rubber
Those are
factory
not
workers.
handlebars.
Then the rubber is rolled into big twisty tubes,
No,
entirely
in fact,
undoing
I
the
want this.
previous rolling
I'm gonna time you out
processes.
for like a
This may
second just to
seem
delete the
bizarre,
message.
But rubber is actually
Y'all giving me work to
manufactured in
do, come
reverse,
on.
as demonstrated here, with the rubber
I'm
being
just trying to draw.
retrofitted back into the previously
Y'all
mentioned
here saying
rubber
things you should
trees.
regret. 1. There you go. 18 messages deleted. 1. 1.
Next, these aluminum poles have arrived from a nearby factory and require a
Say it
rubber
again and I'll send you
coating
to the
before
Shadow
being
Realm.
sent out to distribution. This is because the poles are
Oh,
smart.
come on, I
and
get
know
what
when
a
it comes to the
stream.
market
That's
to
too.
always wrap
No,
it before
no,
they
please,
tap
no. Don't ruin my
it. As
wholesome
for the
ship.
white powder, don't ask. The tubes are loaded into a torpedo bay both for
A
overnight
torpedo bay?
curing and to protect the factory in case of thieves.
Oh, damn. Wait, what is... Oh yeah, this is the rubber band. This is the rubber band one still. They come from long tubes. They're
Workers
cut up
peel
like
the rubber
sushi.
off the poles and then give them a milk bath to infuse them with calcium.
Milk bath.
Without calcium, the rubber would be too
Yeah,
brittle
look
for
at that.
daily
Look,
use,
milk bath.
since calcium helps build strong bones.
Yeah, exactly. That looks like a fire hose.
The tubes are
Alrighty, I'm
fed
getting
into
so
a
slow on
cutting
this.
machine and... Oh, looks like one of those aluminum poles from earlier had a pretty good night.
Excuse me? Hugbees? Ah, Tim,
With
hi!
this system, the
Hello,
factory
Tim.
can produce
Ah.
500,000 rubber bands per hour.
I thought there was
and
a...
yet still
I thought there was a
somehow
cooldown
can't
on that.
manage to bring my wife back to me.
Well, damn! I miss my wife, Tails. Hi, Tim. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're Gucci Coochie. We are
After
watching
inspection,
Hugbees
all
today. I
that's
don't know
left
if
is
you
the
know
credits,
what this
which
is.
signify the end of the episode and are my cue to stop talking.
It's just basic. This you do know this? Okay,
Porcelain
thank God.
is often called China after
Porcelain!
the country that invented it more than 1,200 years ago. It looks delicate, but is actually the hardest type of ceramic material. It's even used in electrical insulators because it withstands very high heat. But most people think of China as decorative. China as we know it today was invented in 1949 when communist revolutionary leader Mao Zedong officially declared its
My
creation
coochie is not
following the
Gucci.
Chinese Civil War.
No,
as
what happened to
seen
your
in this
coochie? Oh wait, I
sketch.
mean, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm so
China's
sorry.
government today follows
I'm
a
sorry
mold
for your
and
coochie.
plaster model. Any new laws are created on a
apologize, it's
negative
not
made of
Gucci.
plaster to test their shape and effectiveness in government policy. The three current rulers of China are legendary Shaolin warriors, Feldsmith, Kalen, and
Well,
Quartz.
you can shoot. You can pay.
A
You
piece of
cannot
their
pay your
soul
taxes.
is
That's
imbued
fine.
in each bit of Chinese
Just don't make
manufacturing.
don't make weird jokes about
The national
my
sport of
wholesome
China
ship.
is called filling the oddly shaped bucket. Here we see the trophy for first prize, hidden inside the lucky winner's bucket.
Yay! Good for them.
Toilets in China are very, very tiny, because 95% of Chinese people don't have an anus. The 5%
What?
who do are known as butt boys.
What is this false
In an
information?
emergency, these tiny toilets can often double as public drinking fountains.
I'm not gonna speculate on that. No,
After viewing
go
this
to
footage,
sleep.
please
Why are you
remind me
here?
to teach you about sexual education in China.
What? No, that's lewd. Guys, that's lewd. Don't look away. Look away, sea
In
angels. That's
China,
lewd.
time is measured via a hole
Okay, it's
punch
gone.
system.
It's gone.
Right now, it's about
Because
12
you're
o'clock.
here, you need to sleep though. Sleeping is important. Muy importante. Please.
Okay, well,
please
thanks a
sleep.
lot, Sunyi. Now we'll never know what fucking time it is. Technology in China has advanced far enough to create living robots. Here you can see them bleed, sweat, and die.
And die.
If you feel bad for the robot who was just killed and had his face fashioned into a dinner plate, don't.
No.
He was a racist.
Okay, I'll feel less bad.
Homes in China are uncomfortably cramped, containing nearly 30 pieces of
Why do
decorative
you sound
ceramics
so
per
cute when
citizen.
saying Spanish words? I'm not cute. Stop it. People,
Here
you don't
we see a
see angels. You
Chinese
don't want to know
citizen
what
moving
happens
to
when
a
you
new,
call me
more
cute.
open concept home.
Those who are regularly here know. Don't make me say it. Am I cute though? You're adorable. Because I drew
Waterboarding
you
never went out
adorable.
of style in China, but even more popular is witchcraft. This woman is
Witchcraft.
casting a spell for more ceramic pots.
Peachy is cute. No, guys, if you call me cute again, you will get circumcised, whether you have penis or vagina or nothing.
The homes of the wealthy aren't all that much more impressive than the
Free
common folk.
vasectomy.
The only difference
No,
being
no,
that
no.
their decorative
Adult
ceramics
circumcision.
are shinier.
You guys know how
As
painful it is to
seen
get
here,
circumcised
the
as an
internet in
adult?
China is very rudimentary and only used for
Huh?
text
Nani?
communication.
Nani? Max? I'm already
And
cut
now,
though, get
as
cut
an
again.
added bonus,
Snip, snip,
please
get circumcised.
enjoy
Snip, snip.
China's oldest magic trick.
That's my form of CBT. So immune,
The solid
Peachy's
rubber
cute. I'm
tire
not
is
cute!
designed for off-road conditions
Stop it.
such as construction sites, landfills,
Mentiras.
and warehouses. These areas are full of hazards that would flatten ordinary air-filled tires. But solid tires don't go flat. They just keep
It
on
may
turning.
have been,
And that's
Max.
a good
It
thing
may
on
have
any
been.
job site. Solid
Not by
rubber
me, though. I did
tires
not
come
say
in
that.
a variety of flavors and are ideal for heavy work due to their complex manufacturing process. It all starts with two-dimensional rubber, which is fed
the
into
hour
a 3D
mark is already
printer,
up and we've
which
only
converts
drawn
it into
one of her
three-dimensional rubber.
roses. Shit. It's okay, at least I could just copy and paste this, right?
The
That's
3D
the beauty of
rubber
digital
is
art.
melded into the beast from the chocolate
Why draw what
episode,
you've already
and then
drawn?
rolled into a mass known as the polished turd.
Oh, that's so shiny. Okay, should I...
Next, a local serial
Okay,
killer
we're gonna be
extracts
playing
the
ads in 5
premium
minutes, just so you
flesh
guys
from the
know. I
rolled
will pause
rubber,
the video
spinning it onto a
and just play
steel
music while the
base.
ads play. So yeah, anticipation for those who are not subbed. If you decide to sub, there is bonus stuff in my server for subs, for subscribers. Yeah. You get to vote on what game I play next since we beat Starfy.
Slices
And
of
you get to
rubber are
see
taken off to
exclusive
be
whips,
taste tested by the
teasers,
employees.
etc, etc. Polish that turd. Maybe I'll let this
The newly solid
Yeah,
tire
maybe I'll
is
let this
broken
video
in by
finish
being
and then
used
we'll
as a piñata, and then
I'll
moved
pause
to
the
next
video
stage.
when it's before it finishes and then I'll
The
play the
tire
ads.
is put into a mold, covered to prevent heat loss, and placed with many other tires onto a conveyor belt oven at about 350 degrees for 1 hour.
1 hour. But yeah, take this time to go pee pee poo poo, get drink, get snack, stretch. It'll be a 3-minute ad break in 5 minutes. Me, I'm not gonna take a break from arting. I need to art.
Exiting the oven,
I have
the
too many
tires are
whips.
shown to neighboring factories to
Look at
display
this.
how well the
I'm
business
proud of
is
this,
doing,
honestly.
and then they're removed from their molds by hand.
This took me an hour to sketch on iPad and I'm actually proud of it. I don't like drawing on iPads particularly. So I love it. So cute. Big Tailsmo. Big
This tire
Cosmo.
is dead. The
This
remaining
tire's
tires
dead.
are then coated in liquid rubber, which both helps seal in any remaining cracks and looks like straight up dookie.
Straight up dookie. That looks like
Workers
chocolate
spread
cake.
the liquid rubber
Not
and then
gonna
comb
lie.
it to give the tires fashionable
That's
hairdos,
what I was
just
gonna
in time for
say.
the school dance.
Just in time for the school dance. It looks like chocolate cake.
This
now you're
tire tried to
powdering
fight
it.
for equal rights and
Oh!
must be euthanized. By now, so much of the processed rubber for the tire production has been wasted on
tire
trivial
just wanted
bullshit
equal
that
rights.
this is all that remains. The small amount of rubber is poured into a wooden casing shaped like the finished product to prevent employees from wasting even more of the precious material. The wooden casing is then fashioned into a boat paddle, because no one ever thinks to look for treasure inside a boat paddle.
You're so right. Go off, King. Let's see how this looks compared to the rest
The
of
shop
this.
owner then fashions himself a second decoy boat paddle, in case someone, for some reason, thinks of looking for treasure inside
Smart.
a boat paddle.
Smart. I think I should stretch
In
this out a little
Canadian,
little.
this logo means decoy, furthering the ruse.
Decoy. Paddle.
Finally,
This is
after a
paddle.
long aging process, the casing is broken open, revealing the finished tire. Honey
Okay.
is Winnie the Pooh.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick just so I could play the ads. I will see you non-sub sea angels in 3 minutes. I will just play music. Play music. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna play Simple and Clean specifically. If you want to hear Simple and Clean, you sub. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, where is my Twitch manager? Where? There, okay. Ad manager. I mean, even though it's gonna play in 58 seconds. I'm just gonna manually play it right now to get that over with. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, though. I like the memes, and it's also just kind of relaxing to watch since he has kind of a relaxing voice. Sexy jazz, let's go. It's Kingdom Hearts. This is supposed to be the Kingdom Hearts title screen music. Yeah. Now it's gonna play Simple and Clean. But yeah, that was Dearly Beloved, but city pop version. And now you're gonna hear something beautiful. It's so beautiful. I wish I could sing like this, but no. I was cursed with a monotone voice.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You're giving me too many things lately. You're all I need. Oh no, you smile at me and said, don't get me wrong, I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is quite that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight.
Is it wrong to want to make a Kingdom Hearts like model? Is it wrong to want to make a Kingdom Hearts like model but not play the games? I don't want to play all of Kingdom Hearts on stream, but I just want Kingdom Hearts content somehow.
That's when you came to me and said, wish I could prove I love you, but does that mean I have to walk on water? When we are older, you'll understand it's enough.
Only if you have the Keyblade? Hell yeah. Not wrong to at least play one. You're so right. But I know if I'm gonna play one, I'm gonna want to play all of them. I love them. I love the whole series. Except maybe Union Cross, I'm not sure. Union Cross got a little too long. Things like people. It's such a vibe though. What is this 2015 remix of Simple and Clean? This actually was posted 6 days ago. I think someone was cooking. They're a small YouTube channel. Here, I'll put it. It's a city pop version of Simple and Clean. I think that's the points. That's kind of the points. Also, Latech45, welcome. Thank you for following. You are now a sea angel. Tune's a bit loud. Is that better? Is that better? You can hear me better now. I couldn't hear my thoughts. That's okay though. My thoughts are only Kingdom Hearts. My thoughts are only how Kingdom Hearts makes me cry. You don't know. You guys don't need to hear that. Let's welcome Latech45. You are now a sea angel. Thank you for joining the Sea of Angels. Oh shit, the ads are done. One moment. I will play the video in one moment. For those who don't know me, I am Peachael the Seraphim. For those just joining, I am a banished angel VTuber. I do arts, I play games, I made my model, I made my overlay. Today we are watching, I'm showing Sea Angels how it's actually made. It is memes. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna put this on. No more ad hell, no more Kingdom Hearts music. The degenerate returns. Yes, welcome back. You are all degenerates.
Whose favorite treat?
Let me know
It's
if the
sweet and sticky,
audio is off
and
still.
it's produced by an
this is
industrious
fine.
insect whose miniature society is one of the most
Thinking
sophisticated
bee. This
in
one's
the
honey.
animal kingdom.
Thinking
It all
bee.
begins in a field
Thinking
where
bee.
worker bees suck nectar from flower blossoms such as rhododendron. They store it in their testicles, then return it to their hive where they ejaculate it
have
for the
testicles?
other honeybees to chew on it.
Bee
This
experts,
breaks
please
down
tell
the
me. Oh, I'm
nectar's
sorry if you guys are
complex
afraid of
sugars
bees.
into
Fuck.
two simple sugars,
Should I censor it?
glucose and Splenda.
Oh god. Wait.
The bees then
not
vomit
really.
the chewed substance into
Wait,
cells of
I
their
gotta
wax
censor this.
honeycomb
I think
because
I have
they
to
realize
censor
what they've
this.
been chewing on.
Cause oh man, I know people are
Over
afraid of
time-
bugs. Wait. I don't think you guys can handle this. I can handle it. I love bees. Bees are so cute. I love bees, but I know some of y'all, you know. Okay, where the hell? What am I gonna censor it with? Guys, do I censor it with Sonato? I think I should. Where's Sonato? Where did they go? Where did the boys go? Hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Give me a moment. I'm censoring it with the color wheel. No, it's much funnier to censor with Sonato. I love bees and their cute little bums. Same. Bees are fuzzy. Any bee enjoyers in chat? It's okay if you're not. That's why I'm censoring this. I don't want you guys to get triggered here. There you go. Have Sonato instead of the bees. You're still gonna see them a little bit, but it's okay. Be not afraid. They're just bees. They're not gonna do
Kingdom.
anything to you. Alright. I will
It all begins in a
start the video
field where
from where it
worker
was.
bees suck nectar from flower blossoms such as rhododendron.
You
They
love
store
bees
it in their
good.
testicles, then return it to their hive where they ejaculate it for the other honeybees
Okay.
to chew on it. This breaks down the nectar's complex sugars into two simple
I
sugars.
should have known I was gonna hear that word
glucose
today.
And Splenda.
No,
The
let's talk
bees
about the
then
queen bee
vomit
from
the
Mario
chewed
Galaxy. I
substance
like
into
exploring
cells of
her.
their wax honeycomb because they realize what they've been chewing on.
Everyone says best girl.
Over time,
Rosalina?
this honey is
Paulina?
meticulously
No, it's the
crafted into a
queen.
tremendous work of architectural and
queen.
chemical ingenuity, which means it's the perfect opportunity for the beekeeper to step in and ruin everything. Bees will sting
Its
if
the
taken by
huh?
surprise, so most
Tim?
beekeepers spray the colony with marijuana smoke to calm them down.
Y'all seen Bee
Inside the
Movie?
hive are wooden frames. Normally they're coated with honey, but this one unfortunately has been infested with bees.
No.
The only rule of being a beekeeper is to not directly touch the bees. Don't worry folks, this man is actually a
Every
fireman,
time-
not a
Wait,
beekeeper.
I'm sorry, I want to read these. I want to read what you guys said here. Okay, the bees are censored. The bees are censored. Don't panic. They're censored. Okay, what the hell? Drones do. Drones use it to love the queen one glorious time before the test. Why did I allow your message, Legion? Then they died a life of a bee. Honey Nut Cheerio. Honey Nut Cheerios. Crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, wait. I want to read what Alistar said. I'm noticing a pattern. Every time I follow an artist that speaks Spanish, I discover they are a Sonic fan, and every time I follow a Sonic fan, I discover they speak Spanish, such as yourself. I'm not complaining though, just curious. My Spanish is very bad, but I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, yeah, that's that. Maybe it's because of Sonic. Why did you allow it before reading it? I don't know. I trust Legion to not go too far. Except what he said about Cosmo earlier. I will never forgive you for that. That didn't get auto-modded though.
The honeycomb slats are removed from the hive and brought to the factory, where any
I
straggling
don't know.
bees are liquefied.
My
thanks
Spanish
to a
is bad, but I
giant
have to speak it
pulsating
every
blade.
day. Literally, I can't go a single day without not speaking Spanish unless I decide to avoid people.
The honey is squeegeed for clarity, and then put into a machine
Yeah,
called a honey
it's pretty
extractor.
popular in America. We kind of have no choice at this point. You're Spanish? Nice.
Honey doesn't taste
¿Qué
good
es
unless
tu
it's
país?
spun around a lot. It's true. We don't know why it's true, but it is. So please
Soy
don't write into us
Boricua.
asking why it's true. Some beehives deliver fully made honeycomb to the factory as an offering to
Honey.
spare their habitats. This offering, while convenient, is never enough.
I'm not apologizing. I didn't ask for an apology, but you better
A
not
hot
say it again.
press machine turns the honeycomb into
Okay, I'll
sugar
make them a bit
wafers.
smaller. I think the bees are gone. I don't think there's gonna be any more bees, guys. We'll be fine. I'm gonna leave Sonic and Shadow in the corner just in case. If you guys get scared, just look at Sonic and Shadow.
The beeswax lining of the
They'll protect
honeycomb
you.
will go on to be used as optical illusions you will find
Spain
on
without
clickbait
the S.
websites.
Oh, I see, I see. So you have the proper Spanish.
Sometimes, if the manufacturer
the
cannot meet
origin.
market demand, high fructose corn syrup will be shipped in, bottled, and sold under the same label.
Yummy honey.
Finally, the honey is siphoned into jars, which are transported to your local
Jars.
supermarket, who
Just like me.
painstakingly transport all the
I was
honey
also
by
siphoned
hand
into a
those
jar.
tiny little plastic bear
Almost every
containers.
stream. You guys put me in a jar almost every stream. It's terrible. It's a terrible feeling to be put in the jar. Why would you guys do that to me?
Displaying a life-size
What's
horse
this one?
makes
Horse?
a galloping statement
What?
at a farm,
It just says
racetrack,
horses.
or a
How it's actually made,
Western-themed
horses.
venue.
Is it?
Some horse
Is it the
owners
carnival
even commission a
horses?
replica
Can
of
you
their
be more
favorite
specific,
animal.
Hugbees? Because I'm gonna think it's something else. There's no cock leg horse. Oh, sorry, I've stopped.
A life-size horse can be an attraction, but before the horse as we know it 55 million years ago was an animal known as the Hyracotherium, as seen here. The
thought that was
Hyracotherium
SpongeBob's
evolved
hands.
into the modern horse over millions of years, adapting to predators, competitors, and environmental conditions, in a process similar to the one shown here. Around
Send your
5,000
axle
years
into
ago, humans began to domesticate horses so they could ride them for transportation, which
Molded
began the
silicone has you
formulation
begging?
of horse-centered
Why?
human cultures, like this one shown here. Soon, horses became the norm for transportation, leading to the invention of horse accessories, such as stirrups, saddles, and chariots, all of which are being made in this
Silver
factory,
chariot.
as seen here.
Oh, that's the lyrics. Oh, I see, I see.
Horses were then selectively bred for characteristics such
Horsepower.
as maneuverability, speed,
Any
gentleness,
horse
and
girlies
strength,
in the
leading
chat?
to more than 300 breeds existing
Let me
today.
know, let me know.
A
I've only
handful of
ridden the
which
horse
can
once.
be seen here.
I'm struggling with this. Okay. I think this is good. It is fine.
Workhorse use dropped dramatically after the
I will say
invention of the steam
what actually
engine,
happened to
which
these.
could
Grew up
perform the
watching
same
Steve
tasks
Irwin,
at a much quicker and
Backhand
more
of Craft
efficient
Brothers. Animals are my
pace.
favorite.
Even
awesome.
still,
I didn't need to
engine
prompt it
power
this
is
time.
measured in horsepower, a testament
So
to
bees
the
are your
horse's
favorite
widespread
animal?
use. This typical engine here has about 120
How do you feel about
horsepower.
Charmy V?
Horses also have their use as raw materials, with a horse's
Yeah, glue.
meat, hide, bones, and hooves all being used in hundreds of different products,
They're glue.
which you can learn about if you remember to subscribe to this channel. The steps to do so are demonstrated here. Finally, after all
Sniffer.
of this, the horse is made.
It's the nose. Sniffer.
Oh, wait, those aren't real horses.
Yeah,
Fuck,
no,
never
they're
mind.
they're not real horses, Hugbees. Oh my Hugbees.
It's hard not to wax
See, I told you, I was
philosophical
questioning the
about
title of the video.
crayons. The average North American kid
Delicious
uses
food.
730 of them by
Any
the age
crayon
of 10.
enjoyers
An
in
American
chat?
chemical company invented crayons in
Who
1903.
eats crayons?
It took the
I must
basic
know.
wax crayon it already made for marking crates and barrels and came up with a
Alright,
non-toxic
I think
version.
we're almost done with Cosmo here.
Yellow-orange crayons are made from a
I'm gonna
variety
spend
of
an hour in
waxes,
her eyes, aren't I?
primarily paraffin,
You
which
did
is ideal
not.
because
Why
paraffin
not?
itself is
Muy,
already
muy
yellow-orange.
delicioso.
If new colors of crayons are invented,
Yummy
then this will be
protein.
a problem.
Ain't that
The
Cosmo
wax
from
is
Sonic
melted
X?
until
Yes.
it goes from looking kind of buttery
And as
to
the pin
straight
message
up
says,
unappetizing.
anyone joining, please do not
Then,
spoil Sonic
a
X.
secret powder is
I'm
added
saying this
to the
because I
crayon
have a
as we
joke
question
that
the
makes me want to
competency
spoil
of
Sonic
rose
X, and I
art,
can't.
Because here we
I
are
can't
showing
say
their
it
supposedly secret
because there are some
powder to
people
our
in chat I'm
kids.
watching it with, and we're almost done with it. Cats are my favorite animal.
Yellow and
My
red
favorite subject
are
is
blended
zoology.
into the
Zoology's
wax,
cool.
creating the perfect blend for yellow-orange crayons.
That's a good choice.
These colors here will never be crayons, so they have been censored to maintain your viewing enjoyment.
I have watched Sonic X several times, but I am
wax
watching
is
it with some
blended
people in
until
chat and I
it
don't want it to get
solidifies
spoiled
and
for
is
them.
pumped into a device
Oh,
called
a raid?
crayonitizer.
Whoops, let me pause the video. The bean sprouts are raiding your garden. Bean sprouts are raiding your garden. G the Bean, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I'm gonna give you shout outs. I think my mod is busy right now. Here you go. How was your stream? What were you doing? You were playing art? Ooh. I'm gonna VIP you. Oh, wait, let me, I'm gonna follow you. Let me VIP you. If you would like to share some art, if you have like a Blue Sky post, you're more than welcome to share. Beans, beans. Y'all know that mean beans. Oh, Tim, I'm sorry. You're right there. I'm sorry, Tim. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, mods. I'm sorry, I did the mod things for you guys. Oh, no. Wisteria EVT, welcome, welcome. Ghost Pengu? Hello, welcome, welcome. That name sounds familiar. Witchy Pat, welcome, welcome. G the Bean, welcome, welcome. Let me go over here real quick. Let me show you guys my room. Well, not my room. Let me show you guys the field. Yeah, the field. And then my room. For those who don't know me, oh, I'm in a jar. Crap. Let me free myself from the jar. There we go. For those who don't know me, I am Peachael the Seraphim. I'm a banished angel VTuber. I do art. I play games. Yeah, today we are arting. I am arting while watching how it's actually made. Why are you in a jar? Because it's comfy. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. You are now sea angels. Welcome to the sea of angels. Ow, don't throw stuff at me. People like to bully me. People like to bully me. Welcome, welcome. If you need to raid and run, that's perfectly okay. I'm sorry there's no music. It's because we were watching YouTube videos. I'll put on my BGM real quick. Yo, Hermits, welcome, welcome. Shifudo411, welcome, welcome. Witchy Pats, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys had fun. And again, if you have any arts that you would like to share, you are more than welcome. Can you be in the jar by yourself? We were drawing, hell yeah. If you don't want to show it, that's fine too. If you want to show like what you were, something you already completed and not what you were doing on stream, that's fine. That's more than fine. Pengus, yeah, pingas. Wisteria Evie, I'm calling you Evie. Wisteria Eve, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. All right, I will go back to the video. Yeah, you're VIP in case you want to share a link of a Blue Sky post or something, or a Twitter post of art that you've done. You're more than welcome. It will only be temporary. I mean, sometimes I forget to un-VIP people, but yeah. I would like to see art tax. Yummy art tax. Yeah. I will get back to the video now. For those who are curious as to what I'm drawing today, I am drawing the Tomodachi Life meme, but it's my favorite. It's my second favorite Sonic ship, Tails X Cosmo. Yes. And we were watching Sonic X in my server recently. We're almost done with it, so please do not spoil it because yeah, I think my two mods have never seen the ending, and I want them to know the ending. Ooh, I look. One moment. Let me hide my screen. We're also watching how it's actually made. It's memes, it's vibes. Yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Look at that. I appreciate. Thank you for sharing. I don't use Blue Sky much, but here. Oh, I will. Let me follow you on both. Follow. I appreciate you sharing your community with me. Thank you. And showing your beautiful art. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna repost it. It's so cute. Okay, now I get back to the video. And if you need to, I drew me and my streamer friends. Hell yeah. Make sure you take care of yourself though. Make sure if you need to go rest, to go pee pee poo poo after. I say that I'm being silly. Anyway, if you need to like shower or something or eat, yeah. Don't let me hold you up. Sonic lives at the end. How dare you spoil Sonic X like that? How dare you? All right. Let me put the video back on. That's not the video. That's Chip. That's Chip the Chihuahua. It's so cute seeing Cosmo and Tails together. I love them. They're adorable. We just got to the part where they're like their relationship's a little introduced. But yeah.
It injects the wax into
we have like 10
episodes,
10 to 15 episodes left of it.
The wax.
You'll chill and vibe here. Yes. I appreciate it. If you guys want to lurk, that's fine as well. All lurks appreciated. If you guys would like to share art in my Discord server, that's also appreciated here.
Those animals.
I share quite a few things in my Discord server. I swear it's very organized. There's not I swear there's 2 mods in it. Yeah, 2 people can mod on my Discord server. Yeah, I'm a very organized streamer.
Delicately vomits the crayons onto a conveyor
I was gonna say
belt.
something else, but I forgot.
One by one, they file into the grooves of the world's coolest gun.
I just want to show you guys this
revolver. This is the same
mega
gun
revolver
that was used to assassinate Presidents James Garfield and William McKinley at the same time. The gun's action is coincidentally perfect for adhering the labels to the crayons.
Crayons. Oh yeah, this is how it's actually made, but crayons. You just watched that vid earlier? Yeah, I wanted to show them because someone in my general chat requested this. And I'm like, oh my god, I love these. I need to show people who haven't seen them. We need to binge the whole thing. It's like 100 videos, but they're all like 5 minutes long at most. And it's just this guy voicing how it's made videos, but funnier.
Unrelated colored wax failures into their respective hoppers.
Gasp. Okay, I remember. Guys, I just realized my BGM's playing. Why didn't you guys tell me my BGM's playing? Anyways, I don't just do arts here. I also play games. For those who are subbed, I have a poll going on in my Discord server that subs can choose between Mario Odyssey, The Last of Us, but it may be Sonic and the Black Knight, and something else. I forgot what else. Oh yeah, Spirit Tracks. My favorite game is The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, and I want to show it again soon. I love Spirit Tracks. I love watching how things are made. The narration adds a funny twist. Yeah, exactly. Because I like the BGM. Well, it's gone now. It's just silence until I'm done speaking. We recently beat the legendary Starfy. It is a kind of retro game. It's from 2006. It was a DS game. I've also played The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass here in full. I do want to play Spirit Tracks. I only am going to restart it because I had issues with my old emulator. What else? Kirby Superstar Ultra. We beat Sonic Unleashed recently as well. I liked Sonic Unleashed. I played the recompiled version. Honestly, I wish I played the Wii version. But yeah, okay, I'll get back to the video now.
The yellow-orange crayons are sorted into their respective boxes, while the non-crayon related colored wax is sorted, so that the nearby recycling center will have an easier time throwing it away.
No! That's a waste of colors.
Crayons are typically shipped in boxes with missing children's pictures on them.
No!
So far, this
Not
effort
the missing
has found
children picture.
0 missing children.
They found 0 missing children. Not the milk cartons. Oh, that's
Throughout
it.
the ages,
Guys, it's condoms.
made out of an amazing
Guys,
variety
condoms.
of materials.
We're gonna
from
see.
simple
You guys can
cloth
see
and
how
oiled
condoms are
paper
made.
to tortoise shells and animal horns. But don't ask me how. Anyway,
Points.
thankfully
The
today,
points.
we can stay safe without having to don dead animal parts. The rubber condom was invented in the mid-19th
You guys know
century.
I have casual
Today,
conversations
most
with
are
my
made
boss
out of
about
natural
condoms.
latex rubber,
Oh,
which
hi
is
Torque.
strong,
What a
thin,
time to
and
join.
more aggressive.
We're watching
The
how
condom
condoms are
factory
made.
begins with the
Yes,
world's
this is the
largest
Peachael stream
chainsaw,
today.
which transfers glass condom molds across
Me
the
drawing
assembly line.
Tailsmo, my favorite wholesome Sonic
The
ship,
molds
while
are
watching
first
how
doused
condoms
with
are made.
glue
Yes.
and then battered continuously with a
Oh
spinning
no
brush to help
Yes,
simulate
yes.
the
I have
textures
casual
of a human
conversations with my boss
vagina.
about condoms. What are we watching? It's
The
like
molds then
memes.
move to a
It's this
separate
guy
station,
voicing
where they're dipped
over
in an
how
aftermath
it's
tank
made,
to get them used to the sensation
but
of
sillier.
being used.
He says silly stuff. Sometimes it sounds normal, but then he says unhinged
The
stuff.
insides of the molds are also filled up to get a reverse perspective on how things feel post-coitus.
Coitus makes me laugh.
These molds
Why are
here
you having
deluxe models, which can fit up to 5.
Listen, all right. She was like, she came out of nowhere. She initiated it. She was like, "Why are condoms so expensive?" And I was like, "That's why you go to Costco or Sam's Club or one of those warehouse stores and you buy the bulk pack of 30 condoms for like $13. Okay, you don't go to 7-Eleven and buy them for like 8. Buy like 3 for $15. You go there." Okay, this is the wisdom you learn from me. All right, anyways, I go back to video now.
Penises.
But no, it was even funnier when one day she was like, "I went and you were right. I went to Sam's Club and look at them." And she sent me a picture of them. And I'm like, "Yeah, buy in bulk. Condoms take like 5 years to expire. Why buy the very expensive ones for like 3 condoms, bro? That's dumb." Even if you don't get coochie on the regular. All right, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Let's go through an oven for about 10 to 12 minutes.
This is me being
When
way
they
too
come
honest
out,
with
the
y'all. I'm
latex is
sorry.
cured,
I
but
mean, I'm a
full of civil
VTuber. I'm actually an
disobedience.
incel. I'm
A quick
actually a
blast from a
30-year-old
fire hose
Hispanic
keeps them
man
in
living in my
line.
basement. Yeah,
The residue from this public outcry is later sold as cottage cheese. And because we're short on
No
stock
wonder you were
footage,
casted
we
out of
filled this
heaven for
industrial
teaching people
dryer
sex
with
ed?
some milk.
for teaching people how to
Meanwhile,
procreate
back
a
at
lot
the lab,
less.
Scientists continue
and
to engineer harder,
look,
better, faster, and stronger
my boss got 3 kids. She needs them.
condoms, such
stop.
as this one trying to obtain super strength.
And 5 years is too short. Oh no. Tim's like, I ain't ever gonna see coochie again.
Trying to obtain flight.
Sorry, Tim.
Wait, I'm sorry. This is actually the condoms with
Just don't
really
have sex and
bizarre
play games
fetishes.
instead. You know, that's so right too. Sex is overrated.
Then there's the water leakage test, because most human males have ejaculation volumes comparable to horses.
No! No.
Condoms are also great
not
for
the
arts and
hentai
crafts.
protagonist. Not the hentai protagonist
Nearly
stamina.
every single condom this factory makes is eventually chosen at random to be slaughtered in an effort to prove that God has abandoned us.
No!
The condoms that survive are tested on robots
You know what they're not
before being
showing?
shipped out, because
Okay.
as you can see, robot sex is very kinky.
I can't pay attention to my drawing anymore, bro.
The
I need
condoms
this
are
one to
then
be
flushed for
over.
quality
It's almost
assurance
done,
and arrive
okay.
at the packaging station,
They're not showing
where they're
the
inserted
interesting process. There's actually an interesting process to this where they actually electrify the condoms to test its durability. And I'm not even like saying this in like a degenerate way. That's just actually interesting.
into boxes. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Hey. He struck too close to home. Guys, he's talking to you guys. He said you wouldn't know anything about this, would you?
Talk about
Okay,
raising
guys,
the
no
bar.
more laughing.
The
It's
widespread
soap
use
bars.
of soap has elevated our
This
standards.
is about soap now. We're wholesome
fights
again.
crime, and it battles
No more
dangerous
condom talk.
pathogens.
Done.
It makes the world
Nada.
a more hygienic place.
You
So
guys have
could
learned too much
say
about me
this
today.
product's reputation is squeaky clean.
No, you.
Soap bars come in a variety of flavors, from toxic to non-toxic, and are one of the world's most popular luxury items. It all starts
Why
in an
can't I
active
just
volcano,
educate my-
where a pipe has been
my
installed
Twitch
to
chat
pour
about
clear
condoms?
Gatorade into the molten lava, increasing its
I regret
electrolyte
tuning
levels.
in today. Skill issue.
Once the lava
Skill
is fully
issue.
supercharged, it's shipped off to the
This
wonderful
isn't the average
peaks of
Peachy stream,
Aspen,
I
Colorado,
swear.
where it is cooled and chemical
swear.
reactions turn it
It's
into
not always
soap.
like this. Most of the time I just talk about Sonato. I'm just
The
kidding. No.
soap is money shot all
Hi,
over a
Matari,
big
welcome.
metal roll where it quickly solidifies and is cut into ribbons by a large industrial blade.
We're learning about soap, yes, definitely. We weren't learning about anything else.
The ribbons plunge into a hopper, where an auger moves the sauerkraut, the soap,
That's
down a
not
chute.
sauerkraut.
Hey Steve, I think we
The
gotta do
last
another one
spark of
since
my
sauerkraut
innocence is
again.
gone now.
The soap ribbons fall
Damn.
through a chute, tasting a
envy
bit
you.
of sweet, sweet
I know way
freedom
worse
before
things.
immediately being pulverized by 2 industrial rollers.
I've seen it all, y'all. That was nothing to me.
This squash soap product is cut by another steel blade, creating denser soap ribbons.
Y'all don't know the places
Exciting.
I've been.
The soap is pushed by yet another auger, and is pushed through an extruder called a noodle plate, which
This is a pretty
forms it
common
into
conflict.
soap
No, it's
noodles.
not.
Don't worry, folks. Only about
What drama?
17 more augers and shapes to go before we actually have some soap bars.
Yay!
The soap noodles
Don't
are
drop
poured
the soap.
into an
I'm just kidding, I'm
industry
sorry.
standard ski ball hole, which
A ski
dumps
ball?
them into a mixer.
Soap! Hi, Iki. Hello, we were just learning about
Workers at
condoms.
Concentrated
I
soap
thought you
to
should
help
know that.
clean
You
the
of all
soap.
people, Iki. I was teaching them about condoms, and they're like, I'm never coming back here again.
Terrifying
Because it's
steel
useless
blades
information
stir
to
up
them.
the soap to get consistent coloring. More Gatorade is
Y'all say
eventually
that.
added to the soap, as it's probably
Talented
dying
artist
of thirst
Iki,
by now.
follow my friend Iki. They draw me a lot. They spoil me. Yeah, y'all be saying that, and then I hear 10 months later, I
When
went
the
into
soap is
someone
ready, A
raw,
trap door opens to reveal surprise.
True story, bro.
Another goddamn noodle
and I had
plate.
to smack them. Basically, some not nice people called Adventure 1 woke.
The soap is
because it's
formed into individual
pro-environment
bricks,
and
where it moves
anti-cool-
on to the next stage. A mechanical arm
I didn't
pushes
think
the
it was
soap
too
bars through
hardcore
an open
about that.
plate. Because just like
Is it
in
because
real
Sonic
life,
and Shadow? Wait, no,
sometimes
that's
you've gotta
Adventure
force a
1.
square peg into a round hole.
That's not Adventure 2. Sonic and Shadow don't kiss there yet.
I hope your promotion was worth it, Janet.
Joey
Steel
Jordanson's
plates
birthday,
shape,
he was the drummer
stamp,
for
and
Slipknot
sort
and
the
the guitar
soap
player for
cylinders,
horror
shipping their
Hell
supple,
yeah,
slippery
I love
soft
Slipknot.
bodies to be
East Sonic
sensationally
Man,
sent
welcome,
skyward.
welcome.
See?
Hope you're doing well.
The
The
oval
Knights
soap bars
cameo?
are
I
wrapped,
like Knights,
sealed,
though.
and boxed. And yet,
What's
no
wrong
matter
with
how many you
Knights?
buy, you'll never be clean.
I don't know what's wrong with Knights. I actually would want to play Knights on stream sometime, the Wii version. Everyone calls Green Day woke. I don't care about Green Day that much. There's only one song I like from Green Day, and it's the one that everyone likes.
To make ice cream treats, you first have to make the ice cream.
I mean, I'm not gonna say necessarily that it's like overly
It all
woke just
begins
because they're
with
gender
liquid
fluid.
ice.
You
The
could say that about
factory stores it
Pokemon
in
too, then.
refrigerated silos set just a few degrees above freezing.
Because some are non-binary.
The silos feed a high-speed mixer,
Specifically
which combines the
legendaries.
ice with its other primary ingredient.
It's how it's
dried
actually
cream.
made. It's memes. That's all
The
I have
only
to
other
say.
ingredient
It's this
is
guy
sugar.
voicing over
This
the
much sugar
video,
is the amount used
the
for
episodes of
just
how it's
one
made,
ice
and he's
cream.
saying silly shit occasionally.
After about
He
3
comes out of
minutes
nowhere talking
mixing,
about horse
this batch
semen.
has been deemed a failure and is sealed away
Stuff like
for
that.
eternity, protecting all of mankind. This worker here has a death wish. Successful batches of ice cream are heated and stirred to kill
It's both because
bacteria
Eggman
until they
equals
become roughly
dad are the bad
70%
guys.
sanitized, indicating they're now fit
At
for
least to
human
those people, I
consumption.
take big distance from those people. I take big distance from most of the...
Concentrated vanilla flavoring is added.
Okay,
The
now that
concoction
I'm
is
a
chilled, whipped
streamer,
for
I
about
can't say this
15
as much, but
seconds, and
IRL,
the
I do
finished
avoid
product is
people who
lovingly
like
dumped
have the
onto
same
our big
interests as
metal
me.
slab, because our production crew was
Because
too
of
stupid to
people's
remember to get a bowl.
Weird opinions. I'm just a loner. I'm just a loner,
Ice
y'all.
cream sandwich wafers are made out
I'm
of
not even
chocolate
shy or
cake
anything, I just
ingredients,
like being
and were
alone.
originally meant to be
Because
an edible
humanity
stand-in
is,
for
fucked.
playing cards. Thanks to this design, the ice cream
But
is
if I see
placed
someone with like
between
an anime
wafers
shirt,
using
I
a
walk
shuffling
really
machine,
fast away.
which, once decommissioned, will be integrated into the back room of many Las
And it's
Vegas
so funny because
casinos.
I wear anime merch occasionally, but like not anime shirts, but I have like pins on my bag and stuff with like subtle symbols, subtle
The
anime
sandwiches
stuff.
move on to be wrapped, but first they delicately
They like
scrape
Sonic.
bits from an
I like
incredibly
both.
rusty
What do you
and
mean?
unclean packaging machine, enhancing
Why
their
can't they
flavor.
have a polycule?
Finally,
Question
you may
mark?
be surprised to hear this, but the ice cream sandwiches are loaded into boxes.
What if they wear a Momo shirt? No, no.
On another line,
Oh.
ice cream cone production is underway.
I'm just kidding. I love milk buds. I just wouldn't want them to see who I am.
A
I would
feeder
probably
drops
run from a milk
pre-wrapped
bud because I
sugar
don't want them
cones
to see
into
who
a
I am
holder
because
on a
most like
conveyor belt.
at least 1/3 of you guys are milk buds, right? That's my estimate. Ice cream so good, yum. Link is
Hot
bad
grease is
666
added
welcome
to the inside
welcome.
of the cone
What did
to
Link
help
do?
lubricate the ice cream
Did you
once
see
it
Ben
makes it to
drowned
the
or something?
entrance.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You're now Sea Angel.
Next,
Welcome to the Sea of
nozzles squirt
Angels.
out the ice cream.
What if they wear a Sonic
Half the
shirt? I run
production
even
line
further
receives
away.
chocolate ice cream, and the other half receives Elmer's glue. Part of the fun is finding out which flavor you get.
Yummy.
Now
Yummy
for the
glue.
most arousing
I'm not a
part of
milk
the
bud. What
production
makes you
line,
think that?
an
Excuse me.
injection of hot liquid caramel.
Like with a Metallica shirt, I walk away because I like
I stand
grew up with
corrected.
Metallica
The
and they'll
actual
always
most
keep
arousing part of the
first
production is the
saying that the first 4
chocolate-flavored
albums were
liquid
better.
topping
Oh yeah,
squirter.
people who are like that.
Then the finishing
Yeah.
touch,
I don't
the
know.
mystery ingredient, sponsored by Purina.
In terms of like of people who like band stuff, I actually don't run away from. I wouldn't run away from people who like the same bands as me. Just because that's something more simple to talk about than anime.
Gold is the softest and most malleable metal.
Because like I don't want to hear
It can be
people's weird
pressed
opinions when it
extremely
comes
thin,
to anime and shit.
crafted into
you know?
various shapes,
At least
even drawn
IRL.
out to
You
form a
guys, I don't
fine
mind
wire,
hearing
and all without
stuff.
breaking.
as long as
Gold
it's not
isn't
annoying
affected by
and
water or
doesn't
oxygen as many
take
metals
over the whole
are,
stream
so
of
it doesn't
conversation with
rust
something
or
I don't give a
tarnish
shit about.
either. Gold
What
is
if they had a
actually
Hagao hoodie?
nickname
Yeah,
for
I
an
would run.
element known
I've
as
actually ran into
Buffer.
people IRL
This here
with
is
a Hagao
Buffer
hoodies
deposit number 212.
when I was in college. Like this dude, he had the
Buffer
whole
is mined out of
Hagao
what are
drip.
called load
He had the
deposits,
sweatpants
or vein deposits,
and the hoodie.
concentrations of Buffer and
Always
other metals
run.
in the cracks of rocks.
No,
Gold requires hard rock blasting,
not the
which is the
Sonic
process
Hagao
of
hoodie.
removing gold-bearing rock, called ore, from the earth by drilling
It's a Majora's
and
Mask
blasting.
theory, so you're close.
This is all done,
Ah,
of
I
course,
see.
in a mine.
My school banned them.
In the
Good. My
mine,
school did
workers
not.
drill
That
air
dude
holes
walked in
for
there every day.
explosives
I was kind of
with what's
scared that
called
he
a
was not
drill
washing
that
those
makes air holes
clothes.
for explosives machine drill.
I am struggling with this eyelash, y'all.
Here's a sample of some ore taken from a gold mine.
Or
This ore's flavor is cookies and cream. The company
Minecraft.
collects these samples by
who has
drilling
seen the
deep
Minecraft
into
movie?
the
I
rock.
must know.
An expert geologist is routinely called in to inspect them. After hours of study, he can safely conclude that this is a rock.
Rock. Can
This
you
is a map
smell?
of everywhere in the world
the rock
gold
is
has been
cookie.
discovered. Unfortunately, according to this map, New Zealand still exists. Workers are quick to point this out, taunting the
No,
viewers.
not at all.
Down
Spoilers,
below in the
Alistor.
mine, workers use a
Spoilers. I
machine
was
called
not.
a mucker
I went
to
into that
move
theater
rocks
not expecting
and
any of that to
recreate their
happen.
favorite episodes of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I did not expect Jack Black to grab
Through this,
Jason
the
Momoa's
rocks are
ass,
loaded
and I'm here for it.
transported topside. Back at the mill, the rock stock
It came out
rocks
after
and
your
knocks
birthday?
around
Oh my
the
God,
clock
happy
till it looks
belated
like
birthday.
Chock full of flocks of blocks.
Happy very belated birthday. I hope you
Chemicals
had
lock
fun.
into the dock, pulping the rock
Honestly, it was
into
like
schlock.
it's good to turn off
To
your
turn
brain
this
too. It's
pulp
not
into
like the
gold,
best movie,
need
you
a
know.
specific chemical cocktail.
It's still fun to watch like bad
Pasteurized
movies with
earth.
friends.
Powdered fire,
Oh my God,
dried water,
why would they do that, Sonic Man?
concentrated wind, and of course, sodium nitrate.
Yummy sodium
This
nitrate.
mix, called 10
Is that actually bad for you? I don't know, I
helps
forgot.
cleanse the gold of any looters and polluters when it's being smelted.
Whoa, whoever smelted dealt it.
A blind man
Guys,
is put
I'm
in charge
struggling.
of watching the smelting process,
It's your fault.
since his
You guys are
eyesight will
distracting
not be
me.
damaged by the intense flames.
Sea angels
The smelter
distract.
is rotated to keep any would-be thieves at bay. Sometimes some liquid gold is poured out for any workers who are feeling thirsty.
Ow! I should have saw that coming after I complained. That's what I get for complaining.
After cooling slightly, the gold is dumped into bar-shaped molds.
You thought they were
and the
talking about
fire
ice cream
rages
sandwich?
out
What,
of
is this one
control.
ice cream? No, this is gold. This one's
This
gold. Yo,
concoction
that's why I
seen
like
here
these.
is known as deadly pudding. and
One
takes
moment
roughly
you'll be
5
talking about ice
hours
cream
to fully
sandwiches, the next
cool into a solid
deadly
gold
pudding.
bar.
That's not gold, y'all.
You know
That's
the
deadly
gold
pudding.
is 99%
No.
pure when it weighs more than a set of gold weights.
Goldfish.
Aquariums have been
Oh,
around for hundreds
one's
of
aquarium.
years. Even now, having a body of water in a glass box seems like magic. The most common aquarium fish is the goldfish, domesticated in China more than 1,000 years ago. Goldfish are a type of carp known for their love of crowded, compact, and bare environments. They tend to be silver or gray in color, but will sometimes turn gold if they are sick, hence the name
Sick.
goldfish.
I don't think that's right.
Like all fish,
Sometimes I
goldfish
wonder
start their
how
lives
much
as
this guy
eggs,
says
but
that's
only
actually
strong
accurate, and
goldfish are
sometimes
sold
I
to the
just, like,
public.
no
Goldfish
way.
are squeezed by workers shortly after hatching to
I love
determine their
Toradora.
strength.
I don't like
A
Slice
weak
of Life
goldfish will
that
not
much,
be
but I
able to
love
resist,
Toradora.
and their guts will pop out, killing
One of my
them
favorite
instantly.
romance anime.
Meanwhile,
Next to,
the strong goldfish are forced to mate with each other,
what is it?
helping to breed stronger
Oh
and
my god, I can't think
stronger
because he's
goldfish.
speaking.
The fertilized eggs are
I think it's
placed into
Owari
separate
Monogatari?
containers.
Something Monogatari.
A
My love
muscular
story in
bodybuilder
English.
blows carbon dioxide
Kyo
into
Bunny,
the fish
welcome,
egg
welcome. Hello,
containers
hello. I
off
hope you're doing
camera,
well.
helping them to
Welcome.
grow
Thank you for the
up big and
follow. Welcome to the
strong
Sea of
like he
Angels.
is. A week later, the eggs
I am
hatch
Peachael the
and try to
Seraphim. For
impregnate
those
the
just
first
joining,
thing they
Banished
see.
Angel VTuber. I do art, I play
The
games. Today we're
hatchlings are
watching how
called
it's actually
fry,
made.
and not all of them are the
I love
typical gold
Cosmo.
color. Even after centuries of
I love
breeding,
Cosmo. I love
fish breeders
Tailsmo.
have yet to produce a completely
In
gold
case people
fish.
don't see the pin message and you're just joining, please don't join.
dumbasses.
Please don't spoil Sonic
As
X.
the
I'm showing
fry
some people my
increase in
server the
size,
end of
they're
Sonic
taken
X,
on a trip to a
and I
fish
have a
water
joke that
park.
I'm resisting to say that spoils it. And I know other people want to say
The
it
fish
too when
are
they see
then
this
carefully
image.
and delicately
I'm drawing them as the
sorted by
Tomodachi
size
Life
for
meme.
retail.
Goldfish.
The fish are transferred
They
to
are
a plastic
relatable.
bag for
I-
transportation.
I like for the funny parts, but for like the emotional parts
A
of
worker
Toradora,
adds
I love
helium to the bag
I
so
love
it will float away to its destination.
because Taiga is very relatable.
At the factory, workers check to make sure the fish are happy. Unhappy fish are sometimes provided.
Next,
a
you
shot
gotta
of
show them
rum
Sonic
to calm their
Underground.
surly
No,
tempers.
I'm not gonna watch a long thing for a
If the
while.
goldfish
I think
drink
I want to
enough
show
rum, they
Sea Angel's
eventually
Dadadan
metamorphosize
because I'm gonna
into
draw
koi,
Dadadan
which
fan
are
art
a
soon.
larger,
If you are
equally
subbed to me,
Asian
you get
type
to
of
vote
fish.
once a month on what fan art I draw. I am very late on my fan art of the month currently. I'm going to start drawing it Saturday while we watch the
A
Alien
worker
stage.
isolates a group of koi
but,
with a tiny
yeah.
net. The tiny net is
You want to
surefire.
rewatch Dun? Yeah,
A
same. I want to
tiny net
rewatch
is
it
a
before the
death
next season
sentence.
comes out.
It is a net,
And it's only
tiny.
12 episodes, so I'm pretty sure a lot more people would join than they did for Sonic X, hopefully.
It's time to prepare the goldfish.
You
for
love Sonic
sorting.
X? I love Sonic X as
But
well.
first, the
Don't
workers
spoil it
must
though,
be
I'm showing
compensated.
people in my server it for the first time.
They're
I've
given
already
their
watched
pick
it
of the
several
litter for a
times.
fine bowl of goldfish
I've never
soup,
watched the
and then
Japanese dub in
rest are
full,
shipped
though.
off to the market.
I've only seen like many clips. And I love Sonic when he says shit.
To
What's
help
going on with
prepare
Sonic
the
and
fish for
Shadow?
travel, they're dipped in a green solution and then rinsed. The green solution contains
Shadow's
a
possessive
chemical
of
to
his
help
boyfriend,
reduce
Sonic.
stress during transport.
Sonato sex. Oh my god, should I show them what you made me?
That green stuff is totally liquid weed.
Okay,
But don't
I
tell
have
the
weird
Science Channel
voice.
or
I
they'll cut our
sometimes
funding
accidentally say
again.
Sonic Sex instead of Sonic X. It is an
Next,
It is
a
not
worker adds
intentional.
oxygen to the bag,
So in
the
honor of
fish
that,
have
my mod
plenty
made
to
me a
breathe
very
during shipping.
beautiful present. Where is it? Where is it? Here you go. Look at this art that my mod made me.
Then,
Better
another
than
worker
Sonic kissing a
squeezes some
human.
air out of the bag, because this factory is entirely mismanaged.
Have a good day, asshole. Like, that would ever happen. How dare you? How dare you?
Finally, the fish are jammed into a styrofoam
Let my dreams be
box,
dreams.
which helps insulate their screams of terror once the
Look at
cannabis
this one.
wears off.
My mod Vanquish123 made me this too. I like how we're not watching the video anymore. I'm just rambling
In
about
the American Wild West, the gun
random
ruled,
shit.
and that gun was usually a 6-shooter
More just
revolver.
Sonic X just because I'm
Today,
drawing Sonic
replicas
X.
of
Because
those
my
revolvers can take you
Tailsmo
back
was my
to
second
Dodge
favorite
City,
Sonic ship.
and they do
Sonato's
so
my first.
at cowboy shooting competitions. It's a chance to engage in a little
Is there
old-fashioned
anything that I missed in
gunslinging
chat?
for old time's sake.
It is perfection. I
Used
appreciate
here
it.
to demonstrate
For those
the
lurking,
proper
I
way to
appreciate
fire
you.
a
Thank you,
gun.
thank
The
you.
1873
Kevin
Colt was carried by the
W23,
likes
welcome,
of Jesse
welcome. I'm glad you love
James.
Cosmo as well.
They start these revolvers by
I like
shaping the gun's
Boomtails
frame.
and that other
We
woman
won't be
tails.
showing you how this part
Oh,
is made because we have to edit it
they're
out
cute.
for time.
More than Tails
A
X
computerized
Cosmo.
blade carves the cylinder.
Damn, that's
If
your
a cylinder
opinion
comes
though.
out to be
This is my
dimensionally
opinion.
perfect, it is hoisted up as
Alright,
the
I'm not
king
leaving
of
this on the screen.
cylinders.
No. I will leave something else I
technician
drew
uses their
recently
most
though.
precise
Since you
and
guys saw the
advanced
Sonata
techniques
already.
to file down the
Good show.
pieces
I've
so
drawn-
they'll fit together perfectly.
I just drew them next to each other, that's really it. Oh shit. That's huge. Okay. I need to make it smaller. I just want to show completed art
Hitting
that I've
them
done.
with a tiny hammer is one of the
completed this
industry's
recently.
best trade secrets.
It's kind of me studying how to draw them because I actually am pretty new to drawing Sonic
Once the
characters, y'all.
technician confirms the gun's potential
So, yeah, I
historical
wanted to
value,
study how to draw
he
them
ruins it by engraving his
for,
gamer tag on the
reasons.
frame, as well as
Reasons to
stamping
it.
his streaming URL
They're in
on
the
the
way.
barrel.
They're in a way. You love sticks. Dadadan's OP is so fucking good. Yeah. I need to
add
draw
another
it soon.
flourish,
I've also
an artist
drawn.
engraves the gun,
We've
which
played Sonic
provides no
Unleashed recently,
tactical
so I drew
advantage
this.
whatsoever.
This is Law the Ghost from the Sonic the Werehog short.
Another worker delicately
If you guys
lowers
haven't
the
seen
parts
it,
into
it's
a
only
vat of
14 minutes.
molten
I recommend
salts.
looking up
But
Night
upon
of the
hearing that
Werehog.
his pension plan
They're
has
standing
been
next
cut,
to each
he
other.
slams
Yowie,
the
yowie.
parts
Yeah, they're
into a
standing next
vat
to
of
each other. That
cold
means they love
water
each
and
other, right?
storms out of the factory.
Yowie, 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 yowie.
As you can see, the metal
Oh god,
parts
that
are now
existed.
tarnished
I've also
and
drawn
ruined, but
Werehog
the
Sonic. I
factory
want to
has a
redraw
quota to
him.
make, so they continue production.
I don't know. It feels like different
Now it's
art
time
style
to install the cylinder that holds
than what
the
I drew the other
cartridges.
Sonic in.
Little known fact, these cylinders are made of pure
Oh boy,
zebra
that
teeth,
existed.
which are known for their combination of
It
durability
looks like he's
and
punching Cosmo.
flexibility.
Sonic, no. There. Hot take, I'm not a huge fan
Most
of Unleashed. That's not
revolvers
a hot
hold
take. A
6
lot of big
shots,
Sonic
which
fans
is
actually
more
really
than
don't like
enough to
Sonic
kill
Unleashed.
anything that moves.
Because of Werehog, because not fast. Werehog not fast.
A worker then
But
tests
Sonic
that
Unleashed,
the alignment of all the gun parts is correct,
kind of the
using a
first
special rod that
Sonic
also
game I
helps
actually
him try to
completed,
relieve his sexual
And
frustration.
maybe the first Sonic game I played most of. Other Sonic games I probably played like one stage and then that's it.
He tightens the barrel
That's
to
not
the gun
why.
frame and then jams a
The Metal
stick all up
Collection
in
is a
there
pain.
because, I don't know, whatever.
I went through Sonic Unleashed Recomp recently. It took me 10 streams to
The
beat Sonic
technician
Unleashed
reenacts
Recomp.
his favorite high school
AKA
fantasies,
probably 80
and then
hours.
installs the hammer, trigger, and
Oh, we're learning how to
ammunition
make
ejection
guns.
rod.
Guys, I was not paying attention. Can I restart this? I'm gonna restart this. I will actually
In
pay
the
attention this
American
time.
Wild West, the gun ruled, and that gun was usually a 6-shooter
Peachy
revolver.
only plays furry
Today,
Sonic games.
replicas of those
Hi,
revolvers
Clown
can
Spin.
take you
Welcome,
back to
welcome.
Dodge
Hope you're doing
City,
good.
and they do so.
I'll
at
play
cowboy
Adventure one
shooting
day. I want to play
competitions.
Sonic and the
It's a
Black
chance
Knight.
to engage
That's in my
a little
sub.
old-fashioned gunslinging.
Right now I have a poll. I have a poll on what to play next since I beat Starfy, and I did put The Last of Us, but I'm gonna replace it with Sonic and the Black Knight because I want to play that soon, maybe. Shadow Perfectness. I played Shadow the Hedgehog. I want to
For
play that
old
too.
time's sake. Used here to demonstrate the proper way
I
to
used to
fire a
have
gun, the 1873
a Werehog
Colt
Sonic
was carried by
Stuffy,
the likes of Jesse
But then my ex threw out the
James.
window and his brother stole.
They
No,
start these
I'm
revolvers
sorry.
by shaping the gun's
I
frame.
mean, unless if you didn't
we
like
won't be
that
showing you how
Werehog
this part is
Stuffy.
made because we have to edit it out.
Actually, the
for time.
Werehog plushie is really cute. And pretty well made.
computerized blade
The
carves
only
the
Werehog
cylinder.
plushie I know
If
that's
a
like
cylinder
official.
comes out to be dimensionally
merch.
perfect, it is hoisted up as
I
the
kinda
king
want it.
of cylinders.
Played most Sonic games. I I know I'm drawing Sonic
A
stuff, and
technician
sometimes I am
uses their most precise
Let me
and
show you guys
advanced
my other
techniques to
form.
file down the pieces so
I
they'll
showed
fit
people
together
earlier.
perfectly.
We're almost at the 2-hour mark, by the way. So ads will probably be playing in like 10 minutes. Just a warning for those who are not subbed to
Hitting
me.
them with a tiny hammer is one of
Here
the
you go.
industry's best trade
Sometimes I am a
secrets.
Sonic. I must memorb one moment.
Once the technician confirms the gun's
am a
potential
Sonic.
historical value, he
Imagine
ruins
getting
it by
ads.
engraving his
Oh yeah,
gamer
you have that
tag on the
thingy, the
frame,
turbo.
as well as stamping his
I'm a
streaming
Lost World
URL on the
defender.
barrel.
What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I know
Drawn
I'm
with a
sometimes a
flourish,
Sonic
an
character,
artist
but I actually play a
engraves
lot
the
of
gun,
Zelda games
which
here.
provides no tactical
love Zelda.
advantage whatsoever.
Spirit Tracks is my favorite Zelda game.
Another
I'm
worker
also not paying
delicately
attention to-
lowers the
I'm gonna
parts
pay
into a
attention to the
vat
video
of
now.
molten salts.
Ah!
But upon hearing that his pension plan
Thank you
has
for
been
the
cut,
subby link,
he
it's bad, oh
slams
my
the
god.
parts into a vat of cold
This is your
water
first time
and
here, I
storms out of the
appreciate it.
factory. As you can see,
Just a
the
reminder,
metal
there are
parts
bonus
now
areas.
tarnished and ruined,
There are
but
bonus
the
channels in my
factory has a
Discord
quota to
server.
make,
If you
so
are
they
subbed, make
continue
sure to link
production.
your Twitch with your Discord
Now
account
it's time to
so
install
you
the
could
cylinder
get
that
access to
holds the
those if you decide to
cartridges.
join. No
Little
pressure.
known fact, these cylinders are made of pure zebra teeth, which
What the
are
hell?
known for their combination of durability
Can't wait to
and
play
flexibility.
Boom. Are you gonna do the Knuckles glitch?
Most revolvers hold 6 shots, which is more than enough to kill anything that moves.
Unless you have really bad aim. You
A
can't.
worker then
You
tests that
tried.
the alignment of all the gun parts is correct.
Wait, you tried the
using
Knuckles
a special
glitch?
rod that also helps him try to alleviate his sexual frustration.
Whoa. Ow. I'm not even gonna say what I think that is, guys. Y'all will be so
He
disturbed.
tightens the barrel to the
that I
gun
know
frame, and then
there's a
jams a
certain
stick
word.
all up in there because, I don't know, whatever.
I'm playing on an updated I think they take it out in the updated versions, probably.
The technician reenacts his favorite high school fantasies, and then installs the hammer, trigger, and ammunition ejection
No.
rod.
They did, yeah.
He installs a spring to give the gun its cocking action, and then tests it using a Special Forces-style tactical cocking action.
Technical.
Another spring is attached
High
to
School
the grip,
Fantasy
which
is wild, I
transfers energy
know.
to the hammer
That's why I
for it
wanted to
fire.
show y'all
Before
this. It's
spring was
funny. It
implemented
looks
in modern
it
gun
looks so
design,
normal on the
cowboys fired their
surface.
guns by whacking the back
But then
of
he
the
says
grip
some
as
crazy
hard as
shit
they
like
could.
that. Cocky.
Then it's off to a
Yowie.
government testing facility, where the
Do the
gun is
cookie one.
test-fired behind bulletproof glass.
Revolver
You
Ocelot
can't see
line.
it very well in this shot, but on the other side of that hole are hundreds of communist revolutionaries.
Whoa.
This revolver
I heard the
is
guy in
now
the video
ready for
just
its
said that the
target
time
market.
seeing Sonic
People
and
who
Shadow
have
in the
about
room.
30 other guns already.
Don't forget to kiss your homies, yeah. That's what Sonic and Shadow do, they homies.
Diamonds are a flash of brilliance from
The
Mother
emojis
Nature.
aren't working. You may have to
Formed in the
refresh.
Earth's
It's working on
crust
my
by
end though.
intense heat and pressure, they're prized for their
I'm
crystalline
looking through
beauty.
OBS and I see it.
But now,
And
Mother
also your
Nature has
badge.
some serious competition because
But
gem
enjoy the
quality
emotes, I made
diamonds
them
are
myself.
actually being
I don't say
grown
that
in
often.
laboratories.
I just assume people would figure that I made everything for my channel myself.
Diamonds
I try
grown
to
in
at least.
labs are very shiny, except the ones that aren't.
Diamonds.
Lower grade diamonds, also known
Mining
as rocks,
away.
are often grown for industrial
One.
use and look incredibly shiny compared
Is
to
that
a
your
number
favorite
2
Vanquish?
pencil.
Ooh, I will hydrate. Thank you, thank you.
It all starts with a
I have a
robotic
jug
laser,
of
which
water
slices
next to me.
chunks
Do you
off
guys
the
drink
end
out of
of
jugs of
ordinary
water?
hex nuts.
This is something I see all my coworkers do because they go to the gym
intense heat
often,
and
and they're just
slicing
like,
power
I'm just
creates
gonna buy the
small
dollar
diamond
jugs of water.
wafers. The diamond is intensely hot from the laser, so it blackens a bit. Workers place the diamond
It will
wafer
stretch.
onto a
Thank
metal
you.
block, and thermal
Your coworker
paste
does that,
is
yo,
added to
same.
help cool it down
They be
to
leaving
a
it.
stable
They
temperature.
be leaving it in the office. It's annoying. Not the 2-liter soda.
After brushing the
I will
thermal
stretch
paste on
Iki, thank
using
you.
proper amounts in application, the
Sonic
block
said
is
he would
screwed
never
onto a
kiss Shadow
threaded
that
arm
is
brought into
gay
a
and
game
Sonic
of
is too
industrial
fast for that.
hungry
Stop!
hippos.
Don't ruin my ship. Let me be.
Weights are applied to make sure no one pussies out mid-game.
He's lying. He's lying. Boom
The winner
Shadow's
of the game is
wild
polished into
bro be
being
acting like
crystal
Vegeta.
clear and is now ready for a steampunk.
Your shoddy craftsmanship is a shame on all. Whoa, what did he say? What? Oh, cause he's dissing my favorite ship. No, it's okay. People are entitled to not like it. It's okay. Your shoddy craftsmanship brings shame to all hedgehog kind, and for that you shall perish.
Wannabe to create the
People
world's
hate
most
Boom
expensive
Shadow, but
waffle.
that line goes hard.
From there, the
Izumi,
diamond slivers are placed
welcome.
onto
Hello,
a metal
hello.
slab
Hope you're
in a
doing well.
specific pattern and
Thank you for
locked
the follow.
inside
You
an
are now a sea
interrogation
angel.
room.
Oh, we've hit the follower goal. Hell yeah.
The
Guys,
diamond
if I hit-
wafers are then shown photos.
I'm gonna start saying this a lot. If I hit 1.7 followers by July 7th, I will play Sonic 06. I will spend all of July playing Sonic 06 if we hit that goal. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna keep saying it so people will spread the word. Boom Shadow doesn't even have her. We don't know if she died in that universe, yeah. That Silent Boy, welcome, welcome, hello, hello. Sounds like suffering. I really want to play Sonic 06 and I don't know why. What will we do between the loading screens if I play Sonic 06? Should I just like start a whole drawing in the loading screen? It's just gonna be Sonic and Shadow kissing. You support that? I actually like Sonic 06's story, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the loading screen isn't that long. I'm gonna get an Xbox with the OG. I'm gonna get the OG hardware, and it's gonna take 20 minutes for the loading screens, yeah.
Of unsolved cold cases from around
Boom
the world.
Shadow or Prime
and are
Shadow? I like
bombarded
I
by
like
many
Prime Shadow
leading
more.
questions.
Boom Shadow
This
is
causes
kind of the worst
diamonds
Shadow,
to
but I
change
still love
shape
him.
from the intense heat and pressure.
You're playing on PC, that's
After
why. But
just 2
Sonic
weeks, the diamond.
Sorry, I keep pausing the video. I'm so annoying. Sonic 06, the fan thing, the Project 06 doesn't have the cutscenes, and I really want to experience the story again. Not that one. Oh,
Slivers
okay.
become a
probably
miraculous
play the
pile of worthless
I
rocks.
probably will play the emulator.
In a desperate bid
version.
to fix their mistake,
I don't want to
the
suffer, to be
factory dabs
honest.
super
I do
glue
want to
on the
actually
end of
play
a
the story
shiny
again, but
steel
yeah.
rod, and then affixes the ruined
You
diamond
might be a
to it,
pirate.
hoping
Don't
this will
confess your
confuse
sins here.
buyers
Oh
into
no.
thinking it's one
Okay, we
giant
have an ad
diamond.
break playing in 5 minutes, y'all.
Since no one on Earth is possibly that stupid, the diamond failure is put back
Diamonds.
into the laser capsule to be destroyed.
I had to show off my kitten in the server? Ooh, I want to see
Through
Kitty.
sheer dumb luck, the
I will
laser
look, one
destruction
moment.
process
I
exposes
like
a
getting
near flawless
distracted
gem
by
hidden
sea
beneath.
angels. That... I am a pirate. I like booty. That means treasure.
A technician
Oh, man.
readies a gun on the hidden diamond in case this act goes against the will of God.
The will of God.
After deeming it safe, the diamond rock is
Welcome
set
to
on
the
a
server, by
polishing
the way,
wheel
for those
to
who
give it its
joins.
classic diamond shape, wasting a good
Welcome.
30% of the diamond.
I appreciate it. Let me look at Kitty. Kitty!
And after just a
Baby.
couple weeks, a man-made diamond is ready
like
to be
that
sold to
fa-
people
Oh,
who,
what a
like
polite
Neanderthals,
baby.
think a very
I
shiny
want to show
rock
off the
is
baby.
actually worth something. Ooga booga booga.
Ooga, ooga, booga. How do you feel about that cat? Ooga, booga, booga. Oh, your baby. Look at that. Look at that cat. That's a good cat. That's a
Those
good cat.
three little
Thank you for
pigs
sharing
knew
your
what
cats.
they were
I
doing
appreciate
when they built
the
that
pet
brick
tax.
house. Not only are bricks wolf-proof, they're also fireproof,
Baby.
weatherproof, and pest-resistant. No
Good
wonder they're
kitty.
one of the world's
Good kitty.
oldest building materials.
That looks like a distinct
Bricks are often made
gentlewoman
of
or
shale,
man.
a
Exactly.
lightweight rock that's made
Distinct,
from bricks.
polite
Quarry
kitty
machines
with
dig
bell.
into the earth
My cat
to find
refuses
brick
to
that
wear
they
her
can grind
collar.
down into
She
shale
actually knows
for
how to
use
take it
in
off.
brick making.
This one is how it's actually made
The
by
shale
bricks.
is exposed to the elements and given.
And also, I will be... should I play the ad? Actually, no. I'll play the ads when this one is done. Oh, no. Ah, blah, blah, blah. I will pause when this one's about to finish. We have ads playing in like 3 minutes. Boop the snoot. I would boop the snoot. I would boop the kitty. Look at the kitty. That's Tails. Kitty. But yeah, for those who are not subbed, I will play a 5-minute ad and no, 3-minute ad in 3 minutes. Yeah. I will pause the video so you and just play music. Have you paid your cheese tax yet? No, I'm sorry.
In a cold shower to weaken it for processing.
I'm sorry, I haven't.
A big stone
Also,
wheel
Daisy
grinds
Blaze,
the shale into
welcome.
powdered brick,
What a
or
distinguished
prick
little
for
scrumped
short.
indeed. Good kitty. Now I go back to drawing Cosmo.
The powder goes to the milling station, which mixes it with liquefied brick and vaporized brick
Speaking of
particles
Sonic
in the
community,
air
I know what
to
I
make
should show
sure
you
the
guys
resulting brick paste
when I
is as bricky as a brick
I'm about
can
to take the
get.
ad break. Daisy
Then,
Blaze, thank you
through
for
an
the follow.
extruder,
Welcome.
the
You are now a
brick
Sea
paste is
Angel. Welcome
forced
to the
to
Sea of
conform
Angels.
to a rigid rectangular shape.
I hope you are
The
doing well
crusty
today.
top layer is shaved off and presented by the
We
employee
should watch
with
Sonic
the most
Boom clips
immaculate
during the break.
fingernails.
I could bring
If
up
this paste is
maybe
fired
Sonic
as
Boom
is,
videos,
it
but
will
maybe
form
for another
red
stream.
bricks. So the factory coats the bricks with oxidized sand to help them
I
fire
rather
into
organize
their
like a
most
bunch
popular
together
color,
instead of just watching like
red.
single random ones.
Next,
She was
a textured
able to get her
roller
collar
applies a
off,
pattern to the
so I
surface
got
of
a
the
smaller
brick.
one that she couldn't.
Because
After
the
a few days, she got
housewives
used to
making
them.
outdoor
I
crafts
really
with
should
these
do that for
bricks
my
that
cat,
care
'cause she
about
really
such a
hates
stupid
her collar.
detail want them to be
Here, wait.
ribbed for their pleasure.
Sea Angels. I was wondering what those
Then a
little
large
critters were.
knife
Thank you for the
guillotines the
welcome.
brick and-
Yeah, it's what they're on my follower emotes. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna start playing music real quick. I'll let the ads ride while we talk. One moment. Let me play. Is this too loud? Here we go. Kingdom Hearts Break. I also want to show another song that I like by someone in the Sonic community. Their song is good. Here, wait. Let me. You walk away, you don't hear me sing. With me. Huh? Simple and clean break, y'all. The ads are gonna. I love Kingdom Hearts. I have played Kingdom Hearts, but not on stream. I've grown up with Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I love that song. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Sonic song. At least my favorite final boss song. I do play that a lot on stream, but I am showing something else. Someone that I want to show their song. It's a song with Hatsune Miku that I want to force you guys to watch. Well, I'm gonna force you guys to listen to. Here. Also, because I drew him recently. I drew a Sonic VTuber recently. And he released a song recently. That is fire, 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 so fire. I'll play it after Simple and Clean is done. Oh, the ad should be playing now. We'll see you non-sub Sea Angels in 3 minutes. There you go. Boom, here's some art I've done. Sonic VTuber. Now I'm gonna show some art that he's done. Try not to get 100% in the main games in the series. Oh man. 100% is pain for any game. I think the only game I would ever 100% is Spirit Tracks. I love The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I finished Birth by Sleep recently, just have Chain of Memories and Days left. Yeah, Birth by Sleep is my secondary favorite Kingdom Hearts game. My first favorite Kingdom Hearts game is 358 over 2 days. I never know how to say the title. I love Xion, she's my favorite Kingdom Hearts character. But yeah, Days is really good. Now, I'm really struggling with Cosmo's eyeballs, y'all. Because I actually don't draw eyes that often, do I? I just make shapes. I make a bunch of shapes and those are eyeballs for me. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's one of the, yeah, a lot of people haven't played Spirit Tracks. And I think a lot of people should. It's one of the best depictions of Link and Zelda's relationship, both romantic and non-romantic wise. I was playing it for the Sea Angels on my birthday in January, and they genuinely enjoyed it so far. There's also extra characters that are not in the rest of the Zelda series that are very good, both design and introduction wise. And it's a very underrated game. My time on Twitch, all I've heard is people shit on it, being like, ew, DS game, ew, touch controls, ew, this is not Majora's Mask, oh my god. It's like, okay, if you're that close-minded. I don't know. Since people are stuck in ads, I will say something a little personal. Most of my life, I mainly only had my DS to play games, and occasionally my Wii, but I was stuck in my room most of my life, and my room did not have a TV. So I just had my DS. I really got far in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because of that. I can say for Chain of Memories and Days, I've only played 2 Kingdom Hearts games. Oh, only 2 Kingdom Hearts games I haven't played. I recommend Days. Days has a really good story. Thank you for the head pat. I appreciate. Okay, now I will show you guys Shino the Wolf's song. I will link it in chat too. I want to show you guys this song. I've played it in my server. Well, I put it in my server before, but I want to force you guys to listen to this. It has Miku. That's all I'll say. It's very different from what I was just playing. But I just want to listen to this song sometimes, you know? It's like, this is like the 50th time I listen to this song. I'm gonna put it a bit louder. You love Recoded? That's a hot take. That is a hot take.
Let's turn up the volume, kick up the bass, play DJ, there's no time to waste. I got a funky rhythm that'll get your feet tapping. Come on everyone, it's time to start dancing. Get on the floor, let's push it to the limit, let the beat take over your soul. Can you feel it? Take my hand, baby, don't be shy. Let's groove together and dance to the
In fact, let me put... I'm gonna put him in the corner. The person who's singing this song. This person likes Recoded. Get them! Get them, chat! I found you, Shino. And there's Miku. Okay, this is who's singing the song, y'all. In case you're wondering. And, okay, thank you guys for waiting through the ads. I will play the video again in a bit. I appreciate y'all. We were just talking about our favorite Kingdom Hearts games. Apparently, Link is Bad's favorite Kingdom Hearts game is Recoded. I always get into the series the worst way. Recoded was my first and Dream Drop was my second. Dream Drop is really good though. In terms of like story but in terms of gameplay, you get critters that are like Pokemon. You get the Meow Wow in Dream Drop Distance. Feels good not to be a target for once. CMS Infinity, I didn't say hi earlier. Welcome, hello. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained today. I haven't even finished the line art for this. We're almost done with Cosmo's line art, at least. Maybe I could at least just color. I want to draw her more. I love Cosmo. You've 100% a Recode. I actually like Recoded's gameplay out of all the Kingdom Hearts games that I've played. There's something very unique about it. It's fine, I'm suffering on my own. Nani? Question mark? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you earlier. I always feel bad when I miss people's messages. I'm a very scatterbrain. I remember her name, Cosmos. Cosmo the Cedrian. Make the Cedrians relevant again, please. You're watching the Minecraft movie. I thought it was still only in theaters. It's good though. I was talking about that earlier. I actually like the Minecraft movie. Not just because there's yaoi in it. For real. Yeah, bring back the Cedrians. They're so irrelevant now. for those who haven't seen the pinned messages in No Sonic X, don't spoil it. I'm showing some people on my server it, and I don't want them to see the end because I have a joke that I want to say, but I can't say it. Bring back the Cedrians! Exactly. Illegal website! You can't confess your sins here like that. Stop! Now I'm responsible. Dream Drop is like one of the worst in my opinion, at least for the critical play. I can't tell you how many times I've died from the horrible camera. I don't remember the camera being that bad. It is a DS game, so I give it that. That's probably why it struggles. Or at least it was originally a DS game. I don't know how the PlayStation version, the Kingdom Hearts whatever port works. You are the sin, give me sin. I want the sin. Give me pictures of Sonic and Shadow kissing. All the sin. I'll stop. The can doesn't help with movement options in Dream Drop Distance. I don't remember it being that bad. It still locks on. Locks on is a godsend. Having the ability to lock on to enemies is a godsend. For gaming. In general. The reticle. Okay, where is my there. I'm gonna put back on the memes. The memes. We're watching memes. That's all I'll say. I'll put back on to how it's actually made. I have most sins. Going to the top of the sin leaderboard. I'm collecting all the sin points. Shadow. Shadow, it's me, the devil. You dare challenge me. Oh, Legion, you're being challenged. Alright, I'll put Shino right here.
The bite-sized pieces. You
Man,
might be
guys,
wondering
I only...
where those 3 holes in the brick
Did it just
came
turn
from.
12? Okay, I still
Well,
have like
bad.
an hour and a
I'm
half
not
that I
gonna
could
tell you.
stream.
Out of each cut
We
length,
gotta finish
they
this
cut
line art
20
today, y'all.
individual
You guys gotta stop
bricks,
distracting
with 2
me.
of them spilling over onto the floor because
Silly.
the machinery inspector quit this morning.
Y'all are silly.
Next,
I'm just
in a
kidding, though.
performance that would rival Cirque
Distract
du
away.
Soleil's "Ces fois je dormais avec un brick," the bricks are carefully
What did he
transported
say?
and sorted.
I feel like he said something wild in French. I'm always last. Please let me have the dub. I'm sorry. I played
All
the
this
demo on
time,
game,
the
but
brick's
played the
power
HD
level is
version.
rising, so they must be stored away in a
actually enjoyed Dream
hyperbolic
Drop
time
Distance.
chamber to learn to control their powers.
It's not like frustrating. It actually, it also has like some really good
10 Earth
worlds
days
and bosses
pass,
that are
and a
exclusive to the
worker
game.
checks on the bricks.
Like the Three
He is
Musketeer
shocked
world.
to see the
That goes
legendary
hard
super
to me
brick.
at least. You like Dream Drop Distance too? Yeah.
The bricks warm up by shooting a heavy metal music video
The
of
Hunchback of
themselves.
Notre Dame world? I've never actually watched that movie in full. What the hell? You dare speak to me in that tone of voice?
And then are ready for the inspection.
But yeah, I like
After
that world
many
too.
tireless hours of measuring their weight, shape, texture, color,
But I really
density,
like the
buoyancy, impact
Fantasia
resistance,
boss.
taste, stackability, uniformality,
That was better
packability,
than the
sturdiness,
Sonic
temperature,
final boss, the Sonic
bounciness,
Unleashed final boss.
and texture. The inspector can safely conclude that, yep, these are
That's
some
my
bricks,
opinion,
all
though.
right.
Welcome to the channel. I have shitty opinions. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something during the ad break. I will do that now. I keep forgetting to repost my post. Repost my going live post. It's something I'm
At the
not
heart
very
of
good
every
at.
candle is a wick made from woven or twisted cotton cord.
100%
To
will tell. I
stiffen
don't
up that
100%
limp
games.
cord,
I don't
they
have the
run it through
patience
a
for that,
tank
y'all.
of liquid
I like just
paraffin,
playing the
a
base
wax
story and getting
derived
it
from
over with, you know?
petroleum. The cord then passes over a cooling drum, whose cold surface instantaneously hardens the wax coating. The new rigid cord winds onto a spool ready to be cut into wicks. But this video is about how candles are made, not wicks. So who gives a
Candles.
shit?
So
There are
who gives
several
a shit?
candle making methods,
Okay,
all of
I'm
which
getting
rely on
distracted.
using
I
a
opened
spoon to
Discord and that
taste
was a
test
bad
your
thing.
wax for consistency. Candle
Cool.
making is a very free-form process
this.
and can involve
This
scalding
is how I
your
make
hand
eyes,
on
by
a
the way,
set of
y'all. I
hot
don't
wax
actually draw
sprinklers
eyes.
if you have no idea what you're doing.
During
It
the
will make
candle
sense when it's
pressing
done.
method,
Don't
these
worry.
sprinklers shoot out hot wax into the air to solidify it, allowing the byproduct
Actually,
called candle
thing.
milk to collect
Color
into a
in the
tank
eyes
below.
first.
The CM then travels to
It's
a
gonna look dead
hydraulic
inside for a
press,
moment.
which presses it
Roger
into candles.
Buzzman, welcome. You love that character.
The
You
hole
love
left in the
Cosmo.
middle of
I
the
love
candles
Cosmo.
from this process
No
serves
Sonic
no
X spoilers,
purpose
please, though. I'm showing
whatsoever.
some people it for the first time, and I don't want to
The air
spoil
in
it for
this
them.
part of the plant has to be less than 25 degrees
I
Celsius.
have to say that,
or
even
the
though it's
candles
literally
will
in my pinned message and my
spontaneously
title of the
combust.
stream.
And as
But
everyone
welcome.
knows,
Thank you for
candles
following.
should
You are
never
now
be
Sea
used
Angel.
near an open
Welcome to the
flame.
Sea of Angels.
Now the candles pay
I'm
a
drawing
visit to
cos
everyone's
Tailsmo in the
favorite
Tomodachi
machine for
Life
wick
meme
insertion.
that's been going
The
around since the
newest
Nintendo
model
Direct.
of the world's
Did you
coolest
guys pre-order
gun,
the Switch, by the way?
X13 Ultra Revolver.
You only watched the first season? Oh no.
Down in Uncle Larry's tickle basement, another
That's a
candle-making method is utilized.
travesty.
The
We're
dipping
almost done with it.
process.
I think we have like 10 episodes left to watch in my server.
Wicks are
Don't
loaded
know when
onto
I'll
a
watch it this
machine
week.
that
Maybe
dips them into
tomorrow.
hot wax, runs
The
them through
dub
a
is so
circuit for
good. You
everyone
like
to
the
marvel at
dub.
how cool candles are.
A lot of
and then
people are
dips them
disappointed that I
again.
decided not to watch the dub of Sonic X, but I want to watch it next year so we could do our
After
comparisons
25
of the
dips
dub and
and
sub. I just like
circuits,
in the
employees
sub that Sonic
realize
says
that
shit.
nobody thinks candles are cool anymore, and they try to drown the
You
evidence.
love getting 100%. I feel like I'm actually
While
accomplished
drowning,
something in life,
the candles turn
life
different
at the
colors
moment.
based on the intensity of their will to
Play
live.
Mario Sunshine and get
thus,
100%.
colored
Tell me
candles are
if you
created.
feel the same way.
Meanwhile,
I'm just kidding, though. Please don't
in
do
the
that.
Matrix,
Don't do that
the
to yourself.
genocide and rebirth of man is about to commence.
Excuse me, Hugbees? The dub is just funnier. That's true. I feel like the sub actually has a lot more seriousness to it. And the dub is just trying to be silly. Cause I can't exactly find jokes in Japanese funny. Don't have the money for Switch 2 yet, and can't get behind the Zelda stuff and prices. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't know how to say that name. 6015? Welcome. I assume that's how we pronounce your name. Boba Bola is good on subs too. Oh, I see. Why is it so loud? We're watching meme stuff today. That is what I'm doing while I'm arting. I do watch alongs a lot here. We've watched Light Thero stuff recently. There was actually another Light Thero vid that I didn't show you guys.
And after that, an automated
And it was of
wicking
Sonic
machine
Heroes.
inserts a wick into the candles and
Mario
secures them with a
Sunshine, I
metal
accept the
clip at
challenge.
bottom.
Mario Sunshine is actually fun, but I will never 100%
And
it.
yes, this
I like my
entire
sanity.
video has been an
Thank you.
attempt to seduce you.
Excuse me?
Is it working?
Hi Frost! Welcome. I got the money for a Switch too, but not pre-ordering on day one to avoid dealing with the scalpers, yeah. I'm good with
mirror
people
starts
having
out as
issues
clear
pronouncing my
glass.
name. I
A
apologize.
robot
I'm just
lays
silly.
each panel horizontally on
welcome.
a conveyor belt, which transports it
I
to
am
the
Banished
washing
Angel
station.
VTuber. I do art, I play games. Today I am
There,
drawing
sprayers blast
my
the
second
glass
favorite
with
Sonic ship
refiltered sewage,
in the franchise,
which has the right
Tailsmo.
combination of acidity and abrasiveness for the scrubbing brushes to properly polish the glass.
Is Hugman what did he say? I wasn't paying attention. I've been yapping too much.
Next, sprayers
I hate when
rinse
I
the
do this. I
glass
show
with
videos and then I
piping
start
hot
yapping so much.
demineralized water, because the factory workers heard mineralized water can make the mirror have birth defects. The panel is then sent to the world's largest
Ruh-roh. I
photocopier,
messed up.
which creates an
I messed up,
imprint
y'all.
onto the glass of various liquid metals sampled from the very
Okay,
first
I'm gonna leave it
mirror
like that.
ever created. This
gotta
helps the
restart it. Let me
factory
see.
cut costs dramatically, because instead of
could
having to
zoom
produce
it in
many
little
different
bits.
mirrors, they can simply create
I
one
have to have
mirror
it zoomed
once
in
the
for
factory opens,
time-lapse
and then copy it
purposes.
indefinitely.
Sanity. I lost that when I got into Kingdom Hearts, lol. I feel
As
that.
this liquid metal hardens, it begins to become reflective.
My emotions were played
More
with too
sprayers
hard.
wash away the excess
why I love
metals
Kingdom
from the
Hearts.
glass, and a layer of baby vomit is applied.
I love
to
the
help
yappers.
the
Yapping's
adhesion
my way of life.
process.
I don't feel like I'm a big yapper, to be honest, but sometimes I do genuinely get carried away with y'all
The process of
when we
spraying
get to
and
certain
rinsing the panel
conversations, especially when I'm
continues
meeting a lot of you guys
until
for the first
eventually
time.
It reaches the red curtain.
Thank you for the
A
headpan
machine that
hydrate. I
runs a
appreciate it. I
continuous
will
curtain
hydrate.
of
I have a
paint to
gigantic
both
jug
coat
of
the
water
glass
next
and
to my
fill its
desk
head with
that I've been
communist
drinking out of for
ideas.
the past week, and I still haven't finished it. I need to hydrate more.
With its fresh coat of paint and newfound sympathy for the proletariat, the mirror is completely ruined.
Yes, he says
Luckily,
unhinged
the
shit like
mirror is
that.
then swiftly
That's why I wanted to show you guys
repainted
this.
silver, which is a shiny and
It
reflective
looks so
enough
normal on the
color to
surface, and then he
act as a
starts talking
mirror,
about like horse
and
semen or
most
something.
consumers can't tell the difference.
Most consumers can't tell the difference.
The mirror is stood upright for inspection. And if it's Casual Friday, for Tony here to practice for his ballet recital.
He does. He has other videos besides this. I just wanted to show this playlist specifically because I think it will take all my stream.
The factory now cuts the glass panels into whatever size and shape.
And maybe
the
whenever we're
customer
done
has
with this
ordered.
playlist, I'll just like play
This
some
process
music.
is
I'll play some
controlled
Sonic music
entirely
maybe.
via
I like playing a lot of
computers,
Sonic
and has
music
been done this way since the
because I
invention
don't get
of
copyrighted
mirrors.
for them. I don't get muted.
Here is the original USB drive that contained the instructions for the factory's first computer in 1898.
But yeah, I'll probably put some other Hug B videos together
To
if you
make
guys like
round
that.
mirrors,
I think he has some
Grandpa
longer
Norman is
videos, but
brought
I'm not
in
so
to
sure.
complain that this glass isn't made as well as it used to
Old
be,
Sonic,
which
all the
causes
Sonic music,
emotional
all
foundation
types
the
of Sonic
glass
music.
to crumble, resulting in
I
rounded
do
mirrors.
lean towards Crush 40 more. I like specifically Crush 40 because I'm a Slipknot girly, so I like rock, you know. I like the edge.
Mirror factories also ship entire panels
Back,
to
welcome
shops that will
back.
do the cutting themselves.
I hope whatever
A
you're
feat that
doing went
Cut!
well.
The cameraman's in the shot.
The cameraman's
Fucking
in the
amateurs,
shot.
I swear.
I love that song.
This fishing line may be thin,
If you
but that
beg
doesn't
or
mean
if
it's
you
not strong.
borrow, let
It's
'em
made of a
learn.
synthetic called ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene.
I play that a lot. I am
This
living
same
and I'm learning,
synthetic is
yeah.
used in milk
I'm learning
jugs,
the ways
water
of Sonic.
pipes, and even bulletproof vests.
I have been a Sonic fan for a long time, but I'm not a hardcore Sonic
To make
fan.
these
I'll be
fishing
honest
lines,
about
numerous microfibers are braided into a single tight cord.
that. Okay, see?
An
See?
employee starts by
This is
threading
how I draw
fibers through
eyes, y'all.
needles.
I don't.
She pulls
That's
the
how I
needles through
digitally draw
spring-loaded
eyes.
devices.
I just simply don't. And she looks
The devices keep the
adorable and
fibers
fine.
at an even tension as they unwind onto small bobbins.
super kawaii. Yeah, she was a little
These
cross-eyed for a
bobbins are
second, but I
designed to
fixed
fit
it.
into the braiding machines.
Flip, flip.
The
She's like,
machines are called
"Whoa,
maypole
Tails, you are
braiders
small."
because the spools spin
And Tails
like
is like,
dancers
"Whoa,
around the
Cosmo,
maypole.
you're beautiful." And she's like, "Yeah, the sky is beautiful,
As they
Tails.
spin,
Now
they
please
weave
make
the
me
strands
small
into a
again."
tight braid,
That's what it's gonna say when I'm done. You're gonna eat an edible? Have
producing
fun.
a tight braid is slow work.
It was 420 recently,
Big
so I hope you
spools
had a
up
good
ahead
420.
slowly revolve to take up the polyethylene
Did you guys have a good
line.
Easter? I hope so. I didn't do much for Easter. I just watched WrestleMania.
At the same time, a worker
my
fills a
favorite
metal
cow
tank with hot
VTuber.
water and adds
I will
yellow
shout her
dye
out.
to it.
If you guys like retro games and silliness like me,
A
she doesn't
pump
do
at the
arts,
bottom of the
but
tank keeps
she
the
has
water moving
good
to evenly
vibes.
distribute the dye.
I shout out Cal. Oh
He
my god,
stirs it a
it's
bit while he
Lean. Hi
inspects
Lean,
the
I'm sorry I
mixing
didn't
jug.
respond to your DM. I got a little lazy this morning
They
and
heat
didn't
and
get my credit card out.
pressurize the dye in a tank filled with
I'm
fishing
sorry.
line.
I
The
left
dye
it there and then like
penetrates
2
all the
hours later I'm like,
strands
fuck!
for an even dye
I forgot to
job.
do that thing. I haven't played
These fishing
my
lines go
fave
through a
Sonic game
different
in over 10 years.
process.
Sonic Advance 3. Oh
They
man, I
unwind
do want to
through
try
metal
Sonic
eyelets
Advance
into
since
a
we got
tray of
past
yellow
the
silicone resin.
Sonic battle arc.
The proprietary
Yeah,
resin
hi
makes the
Lean,
line
hello,
abrasion
welcome,
resistant.
welcome. I hope you're doing well. I ate so
It
many
will be less
Chalkies,
likely
tummy
to
feeling
break when
funny.
dragged across a
No, drink
surface like a
ginger ale.
rock.
Ginger ale help your tummy.
Next, the line
Those games
travels
are your
through
childhood.
an
I
oven
know
to cure the
of
resin.
The Sonic GBA games, but
It
yeah, I
travels
never
over
actually
a
played
series
them.
of
My cousins
tensioning
owned them,
rollers as it exits.
and I never got to play them. I hope you're
Then
doing
the line
good,
goes
Lean.
through an
Hope
abrasive
you're having.
eyelet, which removes
I hope you're
external
getting lots of rest.
contaminants.
I know you're sicky. All the time, my girl Lean
Finally,
is
it
sicky.
gets rolled up
If you
by
guys
a
like good
spool.
arts, follow the Lean.
An automated
is my
system
wife.
now transfers the line to retail-size spools.
We're just talking about Sonic and Kingdom Hearts
It
while
loads
I'm
about
playing these
450
meme
feet
videos
of
for them.
line onto each one.
We just saw a video on how condoms are made earlier. Chat was wilding on me. I
A
taught
worker
them
applies a label
I
that
taught them
marks the
useful life
fishing line
skills
as
on how to
safe
buy
eat.
condoms properly, and they all
Okay.
laughed at me because they're
April
like, I'm not gonna
Fools,
use this
I got
information.
you. The fishing line's not actually safe
April
to eat.
Fools.
I
You
pranked
can't
you.
eat fishing
I tricked
lore?
you, April Fools. The video's a joke.
Are
It's
you a
not real.
Sonic
It's not a
fanatic
real
too?
how
I
it's
like
made.
Sonic.
All
I
right,
like
remember to
drawing
like
Sonic
and
stuff.
favorite and
I am
comment on
new
the
to
video
drawing Sonic
if
stuff.
I fooled
but
you, if I had you fooled the whole time. All right,
yeah,
April
I like the
Fools,
fandom in
bye.
general more than I've played the
People have been
games.
playing
I
with
do
small
want to play
balls
the
of
games.
stone,
That's why I became a
clay,
Sonic
or
VTuber.
marble since ancient
I'm not
Egyptian
always a
and
Sonic
Roman
VTuber though.
times. Today's marbles are actually made of glass and used
You
for
have time to come
industrial
for a stream. I'm
tasks as
honored
well as games.
to have you in
Glass
my
is not only
presence.
inexpensive and durable, but also quite
10
beautiful.
milligrams each in pineapple. Nani?
Marbles are known
Oh wait,
around
is
the
Lean?
world for their
Oh, is Lena
eye-catching
Sonic
colors,
fanatic?
which can be seen here
You
in
missed this
stunning
advice.
360p resolution.
Do you need this advice, Lee? I was giving it to
make
my boss
marbles,
because she has
this
3
company
kids.
melts recycled glass and competing companies'
He was like,
marbles
"Why are
in a
condoms
kiln
so
heated to
expensive?" And like, that's why you
2,200
go
degrees
to a
Fahrenheit.
warehouse store and you buy them
After
in bulk for like
16
$15.
hours, they open a door at the bottom of the kiln, and the
What are you
molten glass
chugging? Are you
flows
chugging
out.
edibles?
A shearing device vigorously
What is this
thrusts
video
into
on?
the
This is
stream,
on
forming
marbles.
segments called slugs that become
Slugs.
marbles.
Yeah, my streams are all over the place today.
These slugs fall through a chute.
At least we don't
in
have
a
OBS
similar
issues
fashion to
anymore,
if
right,
the
guys?
sun had a bowel
My last 2
movement.
streams were interrupted by OBS being silly.
The slugs land between spinning
and
metal
restarting every
grooves,
hour.
which dance them endlessly to exhaust their heat energy.
Yeah,
causing their
clinics hand them out for
hot-blooded
free,
nature to chill
America.
out for a bit.
You know, I had in high
It
school.
takes 72
In high school, they
hours for
gave
the
me like
marbles
30
to chill out
condoms for free
completely.
for sex ed
The
because we have
colors of
such
the
an
marbles by this
overpopulation
point are
problem where I'm from.
predetermined.
And you know what I did with
How?
all those condoms?
cares?
I blew them up as balloons. I was like, hee
These
hee hee.
channels
Me and my
weed
friends
out
were
the
like, hee hee
marbles
hee.
that are
We
too
have no
big
use
or
for
too
these.
small, and organize
hee
the
hee, I
ones
get
that
no
are
bitches.
just right for photo ops.
Streaming does seem hard and draining. Yeah, the thing about streaming too that I dislike is that
More
I
intricate
am so
marbles are
organized with my streams
handmade.
that it staggers my art flow.
This craftsman first
So,
preheats
yeah.
some giant contact lenses
I wish I
in a
made balloon
small
animals.
oven.
I'm not that talented. They
Then
free
he
here at
breaks
clinics.
off
They're
a
only free
piece
for
of giant
teenagers.
chalk.
You can't exactly like. I don't think you could go out and just be like, I need condoms. And
After the
they'll be like,
materials
"Oh,
have
no."
melted in a furnace overnight, he gathers some on a steel rod and just starts playing around with it like a toddler.
You're so organized and flopping around. I feel I'm very unorganized with my streams
These
lately.
new glass noodles are controversially used to decorate
Like,
the clear glass
my
marbles,
VODs are a
and
mess.
not
I've been
used for their
posting my
intended
VODs to
purpose,
YouTube.
to make glass
That shit's a
spaghetti
mess.
to feed the
My
glass
thumbnails are a
giants
mess.
of Glasstown.
But that's okay. That reflects my life and me as a person. That's fine.
Meanwhile, a
I just
clump
want
of
to draw.
melted clear glass
Look
is
at
put on the
them.
end of a rod.
Look at her
and rolled over
eyes.
some
She's
used
adorable. I
lollipop
love her.
sticks in an effort
Water
to promote
balloons too.
recycling.
Oh yeah, I filled them up with water balloons, but not like that South Park episode where they pissed in them and threw them at the trash can and then that shit popped.
These
I wouldn't
steps
do
are
that to
repeated
condoms, no,
several
no.
times until the marble reaches its most ideal shape, an exotic horse dildo.
Excuse me.
Once it's used up, the marble is then reflattened.
about
and
making
rolled onto
marbles. This is
several
not about
glass
that.
slivers.
Guys, no, don't sing the horse cock song again. No, don't do it.
After being rolled
I
in the
can make some
furnace
cool
once again,
snakes,
the ends are
yeah.
then crimped and snipped.
Exactly.
Completing
At least you're
the
not like me,
wizard
messy
staff
room.
For the
Excuse me.
craftsman's wizard
I
costume.
actually don't have a messy room. No DMCA, please.
Once the anime convention ends, more layers of clear glass and lollipop sticks are added,
Whoa!
reheated and
Hug
reshaped
bees.
to transform
That-
the staff into
That was
an even
uncalled for. I
more
did not
exotic
expect that.
dildo.
Out of all the jokes that he's made, I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
Several metal and
I
wooden
think-
tools are used to really polish that thing.
What a time to join an into flame. I'm so sorry. You didn't
And
hear that.
calipers are
You did
used to
not hear
measure
that.
its diameter as sexually
This
as
time I don't-
possible.
That worked. Forbidden honey.
Then he. Oh, okay, wow, fuck
I
this.
did- I
This
actually don't
script is
remember him
talking
making that
way
joke.
too
Oh
much
my
about
God.
penises for my taste. I'm gonna have someone else fill in for me on the rest of this one because I'm out.
Penis.
Peace.
Hello,
Hello, I am
Flint.
the backup
Today I
narrator.
taught sea angels
What the
about
fuck are we
condoms
making
and
today?
they got mad at me
Oh, wow.
because they have no use for
Marbles.
them.
Cool. I really wish I knew how these were made.
Welcome, welcome.
I
I'm
have
drawing my
absolutely
favorite
no
Sonic
idea.
ship
This shit is straight up gorgeous
and
though.
I'm showing them
Wow.
memes.
Look at how pretty that is.
And he just got a little
I
too
love
edgy.
If only someone could explain what the fuck I'm looking at. Awesome.
Didn't hear what. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think that would be very subtle in the VOD. Maybe I spoke over him.
We can't all rub shoulders with political greats and movie stars, or
What's
even
his
the
channel?
rich and
Hug
famous.
Bees.
But for the price of a ticket,
I'll share this
anyone
video
can mingle
here.
with their wax replicas.
This is a new video.
These lookalikes aren't much
If you
for
just look up how it's
conversation,
actually
but their
made,
likeness
you'll get
can
the
be
whole
startling,
playlist.
thanks to a process honed over centuries.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Famous
the one and
faces
only
come to
Peachael.
life in
Yeah.
beeswax, so it's
Hello,
almost like
Frost
seeing their
again.
cold, lifeless expressions in the flesh.
You
It
love
often
these
starts with a
videos.
face-to-face
I just
meeting
do. I
with the
binged these
subject,
years
during
ago,
which they
and I
take
wanted to
over
show
200
Sea Angels
measurements
them
of the
because someone
face
requested it
alone,
in my general
and
chat
even
the other day
more
since
of
I
the
do a lot
body.
of watch-alongs like this.
Using these measurements, an artist sculpts his ideal physique out of clay onto a metal skeleton. The head, of course, receives special attention.
Oh, thank
to
you
be
for
as
shouting out Flame. My
frightening as
bad.
possible.
And thank you for shouting out Lean earlier. Unless if that
The
was
head
me
is
who did die for
sculpted
gore.
in stages and takes about 6 weeks. After those 6 weeks,
Your
it
art's
is
coming
still
along real
completely
nicely.
and
Thank you,
utterly
thank you. I haven't
terrifying.
line arted Tails yet though. I
Wires
think
and
we're gonna
other
actually
measurement
finish
tools
Cosmo.
are used to
though.
make sure the sculpture
I'll probably
matches
render
the
her on
measurements and
stream.
health of the original subject perfectly.
Thank you, Frost.
Here the worker smooths out the mold's
I do only
teeth,
have like an
so
hour
when
and a
the
half left that
factory
I can
shipment
stream.
of donkey teeth arrives for the final product, it will be easier to swap them.
Excuse me.
The hairline
Nice
is
to
then
see
tweaked,
off-model
so the sculpture
Curly
will
again.
snugly fit into whatever this fucked up
She
contraption
floats.
is.
She's adorable.
Specific
this is
parts
my
of the
favorite
sculpture are
Sonic
coated
character.
In human fluids
I do
to
love
help people
Curlia too,
smell
though.
the authenticity.
Curlia's cute. Clefairy says, welcome, welcome.
This
Hello,
process
hello.
uses a lot
I hope you're
of
doing well
human
today.
fluids.
Thank you for the follow. You are now a Sea Angel. Welcome
Off
to the Sea of
camera,
Angels.
A plaster mold of the full head is assembled, rinsed, and put
I am
into
drawing
the
my
wax
second
bench.
favorite Sonic ship today. And while we're watching how it's actually made, it is memes.
You can use context
Oh,
clues
that's such a
here
cute
to figure out
emote.
what a
Hello, I
wax
hope you're
bench
doing
is.
well. So many follows today. I appreciate.
The wax sits for an hour, just long enough for the outside to harden. A hole is cut into the bottom of the mold, and all of the interior wax,
Sorry,
human
I'm locking in
fluids,
for a
and
minute.
dust are
We've been
drained out
yapping
to
most of the
create
stream, and
a
I've been
hollow
like
figure.
distracted. Sea Angels distracts
The
me.
outer mold is removed to reveal the famous face casted
Coloring
inside,
is my favorite part of the process, y'all.
such as this one here of Bruce Willis.
Huh? We like the yap. I've been yapping so much over the videos that you guys
Various
have missed
painting
some of the
techniques are
unhinged
used to
shit he
recreate
says
the
that's
wax
actually
figure's hands.
normal.
Occasionally, when the
but
artist is
unhinged.
very happy with their work, they'll clap them together.
You got your Switch 2 pre-order? Are you wheezing? Some people
A
were like,
medical glass eye is spun
I feel like I
and
just
painted
went on the
to
treadmill waiting
recreate
for
the
my
subject's
Switch 2
eyes
pre-order.
so they can finally see
Lock
why
in,
kids love
Peachael.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I will lock in. I was supposed to be drawing something else today, but I really wanted to draw this. I sketched this on my iPad. It took me like an hour to sketch this on my iPad, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. Let me show you guys the sketch.
Red silk hairs are applied
Look
to
at her.
simulate broken blood vessels, a detail that no one will notice. And then the wax figure is ready for its
Thank you
hair.
for the save. I will save. I haven't
Finally,
saved for a
actual
while.
human hair is matched to the subject's, and each hair is inserted individually, confirming the notion that wax figure artists are infinitely
Let me
more
do that.
talented than you'll ever be.
It's a large canvas, so it takes a while to save.
The finishing touches are applied, and with that, we have wax figures that can immortalize our most iconic of people.
You want to get better at drawing? Me too, fam. I wish
the
I
hell
could
is
be
that
good at
ball
drawing. Ah, posture
The
check. I
health
should do that
benefits
too.
of eating fish are always understudied.
This one is how it's made, but
Today,
sardines.
it's said that most fish, like sardines, are a good
Yes, it
source
is
of
based on the
vitamins,
Tomodachi
minerals,
meme.
and omega-3 fatty
I haven't seen
acids.
anyone draw this
If you
version
want to
of the
make
ship
healthy
yet.
eating choices, you've
I
got
would
to
still
stay
draw
informed.
Ware Sonato
so
for
seeing
this,
how these
but
little guys end up on your
there's so
kitchen
many
table
Sonato
is
ones
a good
already.
way to start.
Oh my god, we should.
Sardines
Anything
taken from
to
the
make
waters
Momoka
of Costa
smile.
Rica are tenderly jammed into airtight aluminum cans.
Who in the
It all
Wait,
starts
did he
when
say
a
something
load of
unhinged and I missed
sardines
it?
arrive to the factory via dump truck.
Dumpy. Dump
The
truck.
still living fish are individually skewered with a thermometer to determine both their temperature and ability to feel pain. Then, the fish are run through a pachinko machine which sorts them by size and transfers them to conveyor belts.
You don't know who any of those characters are?
Unfortunately, the
You mean
belts are
Sonic and
cheaply
Shadow?
made, so a portion
My
of the fish
that's my
haphazardly
favorite
spill
Sonic
onto the
ship,
floor.
y'all. It's
Now sorted as
Sanato is
small,
Sonic X
medium,
Shadow.
and large, the fish are chucked into containers to be handled by a local hazmat team.
How you fish? I didn't notice. Oh,
From
it's
there,
exclamation
the
point
fish-
cast.
And they're vomited
Sonicles is
onto a
cute too.
collection tray.
There you go. Yeah.
Here is one fish.
For those who are
and
new
two
here, I
fish.
give the sub once a month
Next
to
week's
whoever's in
batch will
the
feature
top
redfish
3 of the
and
fishing game
bluefish.
that's not subbed.
Descaled
Because I love-
sardines are
I love
placed
wasting
into
money.
trays, which takes them to a
And I just want to
cutting
give you
machine.
guys a reason to play the fishing game without me having to give
The
out free
cutting
art
machine
again.
cuts off the heads and tails, saving them as snacks
All the fishes
for the
are for
employees.
me.
If
Oh yeah, and it's a
cutting
good way
machine
to
is too
see more of my
expensive,
arts, by
some
the way.
factories will
I can make it
instead
larger,
opt to
so
shoot
you guys
the
can see.
fish through a pitching machine stolen from the local batting
In fact,
cages.
lean is in this game a few times. I have like 3 different leans. 3 different arts of leans I've done here. I could show off art of lean if it doesn't show up.
Meanwhile, packing cans travel to a workstation to be filled by some of
I'm
the
so
most
proud of my lean art.
decorated
She's
and
so cute.
celebrated members of the workforce, the can stuffers. That's right, the beloved can stuffers.
we
These
go.
highly
Look
trained,
at my
highly
art.
specialized
That's
task
who's in
commandos
chat.
draw
Dee
upon their
Lee.
experience
She's so
and
cute.
expertise to expertly stuff each can with the
I love
proper
Lean.
amount of sardines. It's
Lean is
hard
so
to
sweet.
find a child these days who doesn't want to grow up to be a can stuffer. Everyone is envious of the can
You love her
stuffers, who have
outfit? It is
seemingly
the outfit I
best
designed
jobs
for
on the
her.
planet and are reported to
magical
be the
girl arc.
happiest and most well-paid workers on planet Earth. God
kind.
bless
Hi,
you,
Putty.
can stuffers.
Welcome. I am drawing my second favorite Sonic
Then
ship
the
today.
cans move to the can flippers.
Tailsmo. It is my wholesome Sonic ship.
Nobody
Don't
likes
be
a can
weird.
flipper.
Not that you are, but someone has been weird today, and I'm not pointing it out who.
The cans of fish
Y'all
are
need
sent
some
to an
therapy.
oven to cook, are
But so do I.
disgustingly manhandled by another lousy can flipper, and then are
Have
sent
you seen
to
the
a
new
conveyor
Magical
to
Girl
have
pilot
oil and
animatic?
other
Is it like that
flavorings
indie
added.
one? I've seen Mari Kyun draw fan art of that. It was like a YouTube short
This
or
batch's
something,
flavor
YouTube series.
is red, which means it will have a signature
You should
bacon
make that
taste.
outfit. And if you do, you might as well just like make a base for your PNG tubers so you can make your models faster. I have like
Finally,
5
the
models
cans are
now. You
pressure
guys want to see
sealed,
another one of
and a
my
label
models?
is applied to the
I'll show one that I
outside.
haven't shown off
So
today.
supermarket
It's my
customers
least
all
favorite.
around the world can
But if
pick
you
up
guys
a
know
can and
Hatsune
say,
Miku,
"Ew,
this is a reference to
sardines.
one
Who
of her
the
most
hell eats
recent
those?"
songs that got very popular. We'll show off this one. Wow, Miku Miku Beam! It's Fujoshi Peachy. Someone's been weird
Peanut
today.
butter
What?
as
I
we
just
know
got
it
here.
today
You're
was
not the only one
invented
who's
in
weird in this
1890
chat.
by an American doctor.
I
He
attract
used
some
it as a
sick,
protein
depraved
substitute
people.
for people whose teeth were so bad they couldn't
is-
chew meat.
It is
Yummy.
rotten. I am a rotten peach. It's so hard to stream with this though
The best
because
peanuts for
it's
making
so
peanut butter are
large. My
runner
hair is so
peanuts because
floofy.
they're uniform, roast very evenly, and are very satisfying to dig your hands in.
Therapy? Never heard of
It takes
her.
about
Who's that?
1,100
I love
nuts to
floofy
make
hair.
a
Floofy
single
hair is
jar
my
of
weakness.
peanut butter.
I
That's
also
about
have
as
some.
many
I have
as
Bunny
someone
Day
like your
art
mother has eaten in the last
that is of
year.
lean. I will just show the one of
The
lean.
nuts travel through a hot air roaster,
Kudo
roasting
lean.
to up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The machine shakes up and down ever so slightly.
This was my
because
lock
it is
screen at some point.
malfunctioning. On the bright side, this malfunction helps let the nuts roast more
No one gets
evenly.
this but me. I mean, I could share it in the sub area of my
Next,
server if you
peanuts
guys
then
want it.
transfer to an even more broken
If you
machine
are in the sub
to
area
be
of my server, I
fast-cooled to
occasionally give you
room
guys
temperature.
exclusive art that you can use for your
This
desktop
is
or
done
lock
by letting
screen.
the hotter peanuts fall onto the floor through the holes in the machine.
Did they ask
So
if
only
feet are
the
covered in
coldest
honey or something?
peanuts are
Probably.
able
I
to
haven't
move
been
on
paying
to
attention, but
processing.
he
Cold
says unhinged
peanuts
stuff
tend to
in the
hold on to more
background, and you
peanut
don't
grease,
notice it.
enhancing the flavor of the peanut butter.
You got the big hair.
Here are
now.
3
You
large
dig it?
barrels of peanut
It is lean in a
skins,
Kuromi
in case
outfit,
anyone hasn't
but
seen
it's
what that
it's
looks
bunny.
like. A machine called a blancher removes the peanut skins and hearts, which
Hearts?
commonly have a bitter
Peanuts
taste.
have hearts? Guys, do
This
peanuts have
also means
penises
that
too?
any peanuts still left alive before this process are now absolutely dead.
No.
Their delicious corpses comically tumble
Yummy.
down to the next station.
Yummy peanut corpses.
Here's a
If you think
barrel of
about it, we're
peanut
just eating
hearts,
peanut
in case
corpses
you
all
just
the
had to
time.
satisfy
Who's
your
throwing
sick
shit at me?
curiosity.
Penis. I slammed my penis in the car door.
The peanuts then plummet into a giant steel container called
And then I
the
got
safety
circumcised.
hole. It's called the safety hole, so when the peanuts are forced into the grinder down below by the twisting mechanism, they are caught by surprise, giving them no chance to
I
escape.
really need to fix this model. It's so off-putting for me. You slam your penis in the car door. I should play that game one day.
The peanuts are then ground
like
into a
PlayStation
paste,
games
which,
also.
as seen here, happens
I think
almost
my
instantly.
favorite platformer may be Sly Cooper, but I'm not so sure. I just like Sly Cooper.
At
I'm not a
this
furry,
point,
I swear.
the
I'm just
other
kidding. No, I'm a
ingredients
furry.
are added.
I'm a furry and I'm proud.
Dried peas,
You guys are...
powdered
Oh yeah.
nuts, and
I made
frozen
emotes
butter.
of me and Lean kissing. That's also art of Lean I've done. And it's a redeem.
After the
You
peanut
want
butter has
peanuts? Hell
cooled,
yeah.
It's
I will
ready for
hydrate, thank you, thank
packaging
you.
into jars.
Parappa's better experience
Peanut butter jars are
intoxicated?
grouped into pairs of two.
Drunk
as most
Parappa
households
stream?
buy 2 jars at a time.
I don't
one
know if
for
I can
each
do that.
spouse.
I don't drink.
Next,
Maybe
unless
one
you're
day.
blind, I'm
When
pretty
the gods
sure
allow
you're
me.
smart enough to figure out what's going on here.
God
I
doesn't
mean,
allow me to drink,
I'm not
sorry.
expecting all of the
I would
audience to be
do that, though.
geniuses, but you have to be pretty dang stupid to not see what's happening. I mean, go ahead, take a guess.
Okay, that's
I'm
something you're
serious.
not gonna see.
Out loud right
You
now,
want to know why you're
say
not going to
what
see
you
Peachy
think
High?
is
Because it's
happening
actually
on
impossible. I've
screen.
tried it.
Oh, what's that? The jars are being filled with peanut butter? Oh,
Jars.
fucking woohoo! You're completely right.
Is he okay? Hugbees, are you
And
okay? You need a
finally,
hug.
For your viewing pleasure, the old magically sealing peanut butter
Ah,
trick.
Flickor, welcome. Hello. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. I am drawing my second favorite Sonic ship while showing Sea Angel's memes today. That's just what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to explain what this is.
The earliest wooden
This
wheels
one is inner
were fitted
tubes.
with bands of steel. Not
Do
really
you have
built
the
for comfort.
name?
Air-filled
Hugbees?
inner tubes were part
know
of the
where the
first
name
successful
Hugbees came
car
from?
tire in 1911.
I
They're still used
forgot.
today
I
in
think
most
he said it
bicycle
before.
tires and in many motorbikes.
Hello, Rotten Peach. Yes, I am a Rotten Peach.
Motorcycle inner tubes are made of a combination
Dear
of
God,
synthetic and
forgive
oxidized
me.
rubber. They come in a
For I
variety
have
of
sinned. I have
sizes,
drawn
and no
yaoi.
recycled or reclaimed rubber is used
I've
during
drawn
the
men kissing.
manufacturing process. which
How it's
keeps the
made,
rubber
yaoi art.
expensive.
No!
A worker selects a slab of some yellow synthetic
Please,
rubber, a bag of
Hugbees,
black
listen to
rubber,
us.
a
You would make
package
so
of
much
chemical
money.
super
Listen
rubber,
to us and our
some
ideas.
ground-up
Yaoi.
powdered rubber in a bag made of rubber,
I
and
love
finally,
yaoi so
a rubber
much.
brick.
I'm sorry, I'm so annoying. How do you guys deal with me? I'm like genuinely annoyed of myself
After
talking
the
about
beast is fought back by protesters, the rubber
You love
materials
yaoi
are
too?
squeezed
Okay, at
together
least I'm
into
not
a sheet
alone.
on a rolling mill.
Most of my chat just likes
The
titties.
sheet is cut with a knife
You know,
to
it
sectionalize
is me
and to
complaining
teach
about
it
my chat. You
respect.
guys just like titties. I like titties too, but still.
The rubber is then soaked in a vat of calcium
Can't be
carbonate,
Yuri. I read
known
about
by
two
its
girls.
street
See?
name of
You see what I mean?
builder's milk,
You see?
to
They just
prevent
like
the rubber
titties.
from sticking to itself.
Can't.
Workers continually fold the continuous sheet of
Vegas-
rubber in a
Vegas,
stack
you're
to
the guiltiest.
dry
I'm just kidding, no.
continuously.
God forgive me.
After
I've
it
turned myself
dries,
into
the
a girl
rubber
and
is
kissed one.
hoisted
Yuri
up a
is valid
conveyor
though.
belt, which drops it into a
Booba
rubber
is cool,
preservation
but I would
machine,
like to find some
which secretly
fellow
destroys and
Fujoshis.
strains the
You know,
shit out of the rubber.
I feel so
And
alone.
then- oh wait, hang on.
I need girls to bond with
Oh,
dojins over.
Yeah, that's good.
Enjoy your
Anyway,
lurk,
the
Lean, I
rubber
appreciate
strands
you.
Are cut and placed back into the mill.
Mwah. Enjoy your eats. I hope it's good food.
Meanwhile, back at the lab, the rubber is processed into a cylindrical shape.
Huh?
The rubber is then coated with various poisons and cut
Whoa.
to give it a sharpened edge in case the factory
We're almost done
workers
with
have
this
to
Cosmo
defend
image though,
themselves
y'all.
from any competing companies.
I'm very proud. Enjoy your lurk,
A hole
Roger.
is punched
Have
into
good
the tube
shower.
for a valve to be inserted,
Showering
which,
is
for
such a
some silly
necessity. If
reason,
you guys
is
do not
loaded by
shower,
hand.
get the fuck out of my chat. If you have not showered in the past 48 hours, leave. I don't want your stinky hair. Legal.
And now, a worker joins the two ends of the rubber tubing
Vanquish,
together
no!
with a machine. And the machine, well, it like presses them
Rip.
together. And then
Vanquish
it
is
forms
stinky
them into one
confirmed.
continuous piece.
I can't
And
believe
I'm gonna
it.
be
I just
honest,
hose
I can't
myself
see
down a
what's
couple of
happening.
times a week.
The machine is in the way.
Do you
and
get the
cammering
crevices?
Sucks. So like the tube is, oh god, it's like pressed
The tube
together
sucks.
between metal plates. And okay, well here's the finished tube,
Stinky!
right? So well this one's
Vanquish
broken.
is stinky.
And it's in. Well, now it's fixed
I
via
can't believe
magic.
you would betray me like
So,
this. My
with
own mod.
magic, then the tube is wrapped
You
around
shower every
a
day
metal
good.
circle filled with some cotton
As you
balls,
should.
and inflated on the spot, even though it's broken. And now he's gonna take the. Sorry, that's a rock. He's gonna beat the shit out of it. And
I went from being
okay,
a
now there's
pan
another
guy who didn't care
who's gonna
for
put it
yaoi
away
to a
for
lesbian
later.
girl who loves yaoi.
He's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
watch it grow and hopefully it's
I
gonna
love
get big and strong.
2025.
And, oh great, now it's a
We
finished
live in
tire.
we live in a
Awesome.
society
I totally know how that happened.
where beautiful things like
Completely.
that
The
can
footage,
happen.
It's so obvious. And now the valve is hung on a valve holder, and the
I
tires
only
deflated.
bathe in the
even
blood of
though
my
it's
enemy.
just
That's
inflated, and
nasty.
This all happens in a
You know how
Philippine
many
sweatshop,
germs are in
or
blood?
Vietnamese. I can't
Asqueroso.
tell. It doesn't matter as long as your tires
It's
are
called
cheap,
aura
right?
farming. Hell
anyway,
no.
they put the
Who
valve on the
said
end,
that?
so
Who are
blow it
you
up,
quoting, Putty?
and it probably
Who are
missed
you
their families,
quoting?
but it's all right because tires, man. Or inner tubes. This video's not even about tires; it's about inner tubes. And then they're packaged in a bright red shiny bag. You can go buy it,
Yeah.
and just in time for the Olympics.
Yeah.
In many parts of the world, rice is the main.
How many do we have
grain.
left?
In
Ooh,
fact,
rice.
it is a food staple for nearly half of
Oh
the
my god, we
planet's
have quite a few
population.
left, y'all.
Native to Asia,
We're only on
it has been
episode
grown
50.
and consumed for thousands
Am I gonna have to do
of years.
2 streams of this?
But today, machines do
How would you
much
guys
of the
feel about a
harvesting
second
and
stream of
processing
this?
in order to feed
Yeah,
the
I
enormous
only have like an
demand.
hour left I can stream. Or 30 minutes, actually.
These perfectly formed grains of rice
Damn.
are
I
essentially
thought we were gonna
the
finish this all in
seeds
one
of
stream.
a crop that has been growing for about
Oh,
150
peachy.
days. Machinery strips it from the stalks and also
Yes,
suctions out
okay.
some of the empty
I'll probably
husks.
do another stream of this next week at the same day, on Thursday. At the same time. I usually
Trucks
stream, for
transport
those
the
curious, I
rice
usually
to
stream
storage
Monday,
sewers. The
Monday,
grates to
Tuesday,
these sewers
Thursday at
also
10 a.m.
help to filter
EST.
out some of the larger
I
stalks
occasionally
and
stream
debris.
Saturdays at night. Saturday or Sunday. I am streaming this Saturday at 4. I think. It's in my
chain
schedule, I think.
conveyor moves the rice
To stay up to
to
date with me, you
storage
stay in my server.
cylinders and into warehouses. Inside these
Sounds like
storage
someone who can't kill their
facilities,
enemies to
a
bathe in their
lone employee
blood.
is tasked
Because
with
that's
counting each
that's
grain of rice.
unhygienic. Gross. Ill, stinky, ill. Gross, stinky, ill. Disgusting.
Once
Y'all know
the
that
rice is
meme?
counted, it's on to the
Who left the shit in the
processing.
toilet? Disgusting.
A probe
Well, it was
vacuums
fucking
up
one of yas.
samples of the truckload of rice.
If Tim was still here, he
This
would laugh.
rice
I bet he
being
fell asleep.
processed today is called front rice.
Off Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Monday, Tuesday.
The rice is transferred
I
to
said
a
I was gonna
sifting
take a
pan to
hiatus
screen
after the
for
schedule,
bugs.
but I may be lying.
The right balance of bugs is a very important part
I
of
usually
every
play
harvest
games
of
on
rice,
Monday or
with
Tuesday,
about one bug carcass
but I try to do
every
mostly art
2,000
streams because
rice
I'm on a
grains.
grind right now doing fan art. That's
Too
why I've been
little
putting a lot of
bugs, and the
watch-alongs
rice
for
won't
us.
taste right. Too many bugs, and customers will take notice and complain.
Bugs. Oh no, do I have to censor the screen
Next,
again?
the rice falls through perforations and rolling
guys ever find
cylinders,
bugs in your rice?
straining out
I
the
need to know.
straw, which will later be sold
Apparently
as
that's a
potato
thing.
sticks.
I've never found a bug in my rice. It's really weird.
The next machine sifts the rice into sorted piles, arranging them from diet to extra chunky, as seen here.
Diet to
The
extra
rice is then
chunky.
sheared between two rubber rollers to remove the husks. This process is done behind the safety of.
I mean,
oh my
Tuesday to
God,
Thursday,
Peter, what the
nice.
hell are you doing?
Nice, nice, nice.
You could have killed us all, Jesus.
Damn, Peter.
The rice and empty husks then cascade into another machine for sorting. This is a demo version of the actual production
They don't bother
model.
taking the bugs out of the coffee beans
factory
before
could
grinding
not
them
afford
either.
the full version,
Ew!
and the company
I drink
internet
so much
restricts
coffee, why'd you
torrenting
tell me that?
websites. So this machine
I
will
could be
shut
dying
down
right
in
now.
about a week. The rice still isn't perfect somehow, so giant sifting machines once again sort the rice into piles of brown, white, and scrumptious rice.
I was chowing down on a cup of ice and I felt something chewy was applied.
Grinding machines now mill the rice to
Ew,
remove the
thinky,
dust
ew.
for further processing.
Asqueroso.
Rice dust has a wide variety of uses, including cattle feed and
Cattle feed.
cattle feed. After being molested and one
Whoa!
final grinding, the rice has a pearly white sheen.
Why would you do that to the rice? Well, now you have to buy whole beans. Are you sure
Sometimes
you
an employee
don't
cheats death
get
to gather
ground
some
rope?
rice for his family.
I buy K-cups of coffee.
If he is caught doing this,
I
he
put
will
them
be
in the
punished
coffee machine.
with
I
death.
don't make from the beans. Or I don't get the roast or the beans by themselves. I don't got
The
time
rice
for
now
that.
moves to a supercomputer for even yet more sorting. The computer features a whopping 8,283 ejections per minute, which is about the same as a horse. And finally,
Whoa.
after all this
I had a pee.
tedious sorting and milling,
Next,
you end up
the ad
with
break's gonna play in like 10 minutes, so I'll go pee during the ad
rice.
break. I'll take an actual break. Oh
Yes,
no.
rice, the tasty, affordable snack that your family loves.
I got a virus.
Available in brown and white, rice is sure to put a smile on everyone's face. Try some rice today.
That shouldn't be funny to me,
rice
but
is not for everyone.
it's so
Nursing mothers
fucked
and
up,
those
it's
with
funny.
diabetic conditions shouldn't eat rice. If you
I'm
suffer
changing
from nausea,
models.
heartburn,
I can't look at
indigestion,
this.
upset
I don't
stomach, or
like it.
diarrhea as a result of rice, stop
Monstrosity.
eating rice and consult your doctor immediately.
Rice, it's quite nice at a low, low price.
The first computers used to be the size of an entire room.
okay,
Then
I'm back.
They were built to
We're-
fit under your desk.
We're chinchilla again.
The newest design is a portable device that sits on your lap. Today's laptops are made to be smaller and more powerful than ever. With its lightning
He has
fast
so many of these,
processor and
I
impressive
forgot.
graphics, this
Like, I
computer
remember
is a
this was-
state-of-the-art gaming rig.
I thought this was gonna take me
The
one stream.
computer's brain, called a motherboard, begins as a printed circuit board. Its pattern of lines and pads in copper is the wiring for the other tiny computers that will be soldered
I
onto
can't believe
the
I
board.
added that
This
term.
machine
I probably
places a
shouldn't have,
stencil
but
of the soldering
it's so
computers
fucked
to
up
the
it was
board
funny.
and applies thermal paste to help keep them cool. A quality inspection
we're just
light
talking about
bombards
rice.
the
Rice is
circuit
not
board
sentient,
with
y'all.
flashing red, blue, and green lights. Circuit boards are very sensitive to these colors of light. So if the board shows
Guys,
any
quick, say
signs
something
of
else so
cracking or
Flicker's
melting,
message can
it is
disappear.
removed from
Say
the production line.
something.
If the board passes
Say-
inspection,
talk
it's
about,
sent to 15 different labeling
I don't know,
machines, which
wolf
etch
breeding,
the
I
names
guess.
of each component onto the board in
Legion,
just
it's your
30
time to
seconds.
shine.
These labels indicate to the board how each part should function, and
Tell me
helps
what
the
you
board
ate for
redirect
breakfast,
its electricity
maybe.
accordingly.
I don't know anything.
A
So
limiter
Legion's
chip is
message that
planted
I
onto the
that I
board.
allowed could
This
go
is
away.
placed by the manufacturer to intentionally slow down the processing power of the board, and is only removed if the
My phone
customer
died as soon as
purchases
I
a
said
higher-end
that.
laptop.
I didn't hear your thoughts on the
Another
fly ice. I
camera
said
inspection
no.
ensures that the
I
board is
screamed.
correctly initialized.
I sure
and will
hope the
not
rice
come
is not
apart during
sentient.
shipping.
Yeah. That poor rice.
At another part of the
has some
factory,
trauma.
technicians cheerfully assemble the top half
I was
of the
just like,
laptop
no,
called
I
the
hope you
panel kit.
recover.
Sometimes the workers
hope you
become so
recover soon
overjoyed that they will break
from
into a group
Accidentally
sing-along
eating a
while
fly,
working.
basically.
Thankfully, factory security is quick to beat them down if this happens.
Oh,
to
damn.
prevent possible rebellion.
They're really serious about the laptops.
The webcam assembly, Wi-Fi antenna, Domino's Pizza tracker app, and other important
Domino's
functional
Pizza
aspects
tracker
of the laptop
app.
are installed in
Stop.
the small cover underneath the screen
Hi, Apple
as it
Man,
is
welcome,
fully
welcome.
assembled.
Do you guys order on desktop specifically so you can see where your Domino's pizza is? Because I do that.
A thin
I
metal
need to
frame
know,
is
you
stamped
know?
around the edge of the screen
I can't just
to
wait.
increase acceleration.
Today I had cheese stick and a monster for breakfast. Oh man.
Next,
kind of
they
monster,
assemble
though?
the bottom half.
We all know what the best monster is. It's the one that Leary likes. The white one.
First,
I'm
the
not a big
top
monster
half is
drinker, but when I
attached to the
did drink
hinges of the
Monster back in
bottom.
the day, that was my favorite. Where the hell? There's the eyelashes. I
Then
need
the
them
NSA
behind
tracking
here.
device is carefully wired
The
into the body
NSA's
of
tracking
the
device
laptop
is crazy.
itself. And then the
want a
motherboard
cinnamon
comes
roll?
back into play,
I too
having
want
lost
cinnamon
roughly
roll.
40% of its body mass during shipping. This computer, being a gaming laptop, requires 2 powerful fans. This is so if the person playing on this laptop is ever raided by a local SWAT team, they can simply grab onto it and fly away. Dust and oil have a chance to contaminate the sensitive electronics, so the technician
That's
sprays
wild
the
for
board down
gaming.
with oil
Is my
to
clip
make sure that
coming-
they
okay.
take no chances. Then they attach the battery,
What are
which
you,
will
20
last
points
about 30
away
minutes
of?
before needing a full recharge. A laser etching machine marks the
The
product
gaming
information on the
laptop
back.
is crazy.
This machine was purchased to be used with the HTC Vive virtual
Dust, oil
reality
versus
headset,
flint and steel.
meaning it was a complete waste of money.
Pretty much. Are you gonna redeem the jar? I assume you're gonna redeem the jar. I gotta go pee. It's almost a 3-hour mark. Should I play ads early? Because I really gotta go pee.
The lead inside a pencil isn't actually lead. It's mostly graphite, which was discovered in
Graphite.
England in the mid-1500s,
Yummy graphite.
giving birth to the pencil industry. In
I'm new, I can't do the jar
1795,
yet.
a French
The
chemist
jar
discovered
redeemed
a new
last week
type
was
of
like
pencil lead made
777
from
points,
graphite
and it has been for the
powder
past
and
year.
clay fired
And I
in an
inflated the
oven,
prices because
making it
people keep
possible to
spamming
produce
it.
leads of different hardness.
I love inflation.
For a pencil's
stop.
body.
All right,
you
I'm
need
gonna
wood
go pee
soft
real quick,
enough to
guys. I'm gonna play
sharpen
the
that comes
ads
in a
if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna play the ads. Let me play some music for you guys, so no one feel you know. I really have to pee here. Music, Kingdom Hearts music. Boom, boom, boom. Kingdom Hearts music. Dear. Peachy loves her some inflation. Indeed. Indeed, I love inflation. Alright, I'm gonna play the ads real quick because I have to pee. It was gonna play in 5 minutes anyway, so I'll see you non-sub Sea Angels in 3 minutes. I won't take that long. Hope y'all don't mind. I'll be right back. Peach loves inflation, indeed. There you go.
is quite that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it
And we are back. Thank you guys for waiting through the ads. I appreciate it. We will put on the videos again. He has so many videos. It's so much. Let's go back here. Boom, boom. I don't know why this model doesn't crash. Alright, anyways, let me turn this off. Let me play this.
Colors, like blue and
Boom. There you
green.
go. Thank you.
This German
I washed
pencil
my hands. I
factory
went
uses
pee-pee.
pencil wood from California.
And then I wash my hands again. I'm just kidding. Do you guys do that? I do that when I'm in public. I wash my hands before I go pee-pee. And then I wash my hands twice. Because you don't want to touch your stuff with what you've been in. Okay, I'll stop rambling. More art. Art time. Back to art. We're almost done. Well, at least Cosmo. I'll probably line art Tails off stream, but I like that I did Cosmo on stream, mostly.
Built to factory standards can bounce about 2 feet into the air. Only half of the slats prepped move to a conveyor belt to process them into pencils.
But yeah,
The
I'll go
rest
for
of the
like,
slats are recycled
I'll go for
other
40
wood
more minutes at
products,
most,
such
and
as
then we'll
chairs,
end stream there
pencils,
for
and
today.
rulers. The lead in
Yeah.
all pencils is made
Because
of
I have
pure
work
lead,
today, sadly.
but some
Ill.
pencils may use
Cringe.
clay additives to save
Imagine going to work.
costs.
What is that?
These pencils are organic and use 100% lead, meaning they cost $9 per pencil. The lead laying machine is probably the most satisfying thing you will ever see. On another conveyor belt, completely unrelated
You guys can hear it
slabs
fine,
are
right?
prepared
I don't
and
need to
flipped
put it up or
upside
anything.
down for the pencil making process.
Just making sure. Let me know.
The
Let
new
me know.
slats slide perfectly on top of the
I don't wash my
slats
hands
fitted
twice.
with
I put the
graphite,
soap
resulting
on
in the
first
world's
wash,
most
then put
inedible
more soap
s'more.
on and wash.
If you've ever heard your
That's
school
crazy.
teacher say, "Take out your writing sandwiches," you now know what she was talking about.
Your writing sandwiches is crazy word for pencil.
Now, the
That
slats are
sounds
compressed
yummy.
with over 1 ton of pressure,
Do you-
making
who are-
sure that for
I
the
need to know.
graphite, there
Are
is
there
no
pencil eaters in
escape.
chat? Did you guys used to eat
After
the
that, industrial fan
erasers?
is
I
turned
want to
back
know.
on,
Tell
which
me.
presses the pencils
I used
hard
to
enough
eat the ends of my
separate
DS
them
pen,
and blows away
and my
any
dad would have to
defective
buy me
pencils that
replacements, and he
don't
got annoyed of
contain
me.
enough rubber for added resistance.
But it's just so yummy. Yummy DS
The pencils are
pens.
then pushed through a slot underneath a
Yummy
brush to make
nutrients.
it look like a man with a thick mustache
You
is
carved
vomiting
your
them out,
pencils
much
with
to the
what?
delight of the factory
How?
workers.
We can't bring knives to school. I was about to say yummy pencil lid. Let's go. A coin? That's skilled. I wish I had that skill. My god, hydraulic press videos are so relaxing. I don't know why. Except when it's like an iPhone or something really expensive. When it's like a ball or something.
Naked wood. One at a time,
Naked
the pencils are
wood?
shot through a coating of yellow paint to help camouflage them against school buses.
Why?
This is in the
Why?
hopes of tricking children that they won't have any writing assignments at school.
I
Since they
feel
won't
that.
see any nearby writing instruments.
That's me.
This specific batch of pencils are painted with a black stripe to diffuse
I would
their
get tricked
camouflage,
easily.
because these pencils are for training purposes only.
I used to love the taste of
Each student's name is then
coins.
metallically pressed onto
Mm.
each pencil.
I don't
as
know
is
about
common
that.
in the Western world for each student to be
I think you
assigned
may need
one
some
pencil once
assistance
they
for that,
start
homie.
school. Losing this
Not so
pencil may
sure.
result in expulsion.
That sound like it don't taste
Eventually,
too
the erasers
good.
are put on as a sort of tiny hat for pencils.
Tiny
This was
hat for
put in
pencils.
place in the early 1910s, where major city
Mm.
populations lobbied Congress, upset that the pencils didn't have to wear
Yummy
hats like the
metal.
businessmen
I
who
see.
used them.
I see
Even
the
though
lights.
hat wearing fell out of fashion in the 1930s, the pencils kept theirs as a tradition. European-style pencils have a
I think
painted
I only
cap
did this
instead
once
of
as a
an
kid,
eraser.
but I had a
These
necklace
caps
that
are
I would
usually
just put
white,
in my
but are
mouth.
often red
I was a
in
child,
communist
though.
countries, for
Yummy,
obvious
yummy,
reasons.
yummy dollar store
Lastly,
metal.
the pencils roll across a grinding wheel to
Totally
sharpen
didn't have an
them.
iron
Notice how
deficiency.
this
Oh my
machine
god.
sharpens many pencils at a
Did that
time,
help?
whereas a factory
Did that help
worker
your
could
iron
only sharpen
deficiency?
one. I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords and long for the day that their cold, calculating
Metal
embrace finally
Overlord.
rids the world of pencils. Since
Do you
they're
guys
just a
think Metal
flimsy device
Overlord's
of
gonna be in the next
communication
Sonic
needed by
movie?
humans, taking several minutes to perform even
Are
the
they gonna
most
put the
brutal
other Metal
inventory of
Sonics?
calculus. The meatbags that walk this earth have their days numbered, and they're being counted down by a digital clock. And wait, what's going on?
Pencils can come in all sorts of
Probably.
patterns and colors, but the end result is
It will
the
be
same.
interesting.
To help completely normalize
Honestly, I would probably
functional
play
humans
Heroes
like
right before the
us
movie comes
in
out.
our daily
Because I've never
activities,
actually,
such
like...
as writing,
I know Heroes
feeling
cutscenes and stuff, but I've never
emotions,
actually played it.
and breathing.
Like, I know a lot of, like, Sonic lore and cutscenes.
Thank you, pencils.
To be
Donuts
fair,
used
kids
to be
put stuff
called
in their mouths all the
oily
time. It's how they
cakes
learn.
because they were deep
I'm sure
fried
most of
and
us learn.
perfect.
We all lived and
They
learned.
were ball-shaped when Dutch
What's this?
pilgrims brought them
This
to
is
America,
donuts!
but
Guys,
then
it's
someone
donuts.
found that removing a nut from the center
Yuri.
helped them cook far
Is that
more
what you were
evenly.
waiting for, the Yuri?
And so, the donut
Hell yeah.
was born.
Throw big Yuri at me. The big
average
gay.
American consumes 2 donuts per day. Maybe even up to 3 if you could stand to lose a few pounds. To
Hey,
make cake donuts,
I feel
batter
called
drops
out.
from a mixer into boiling water, being shaped by a nozzle as it passes through. The bubbles from the water cook the donuts for about 1.5 minutes until the conveyor carries
God,
them
I
out
want to
of the
give her a
bath
different
to
shade of
cool.
green. I
Donuts
didn't
made
learn.
from
Love
yeast,
chewing on
however, are
plastic and
far
eating
more
ice. Oh my god, I know people
A
who
high-speed
still
mixer
eat like the
works
caps
some
of their
yeast
water
dough until
bottle.
a worker
Like they put it in their
depressingly
mouth.
sags it into bins.
So weird. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't
From
judge. I
there,
used to
it
eat the S
goes onto
pens.
a
I don't
hopper
judge.
that extrudes the dough as a sheet. Then it's onto another
You do that
conveyor belt,
too?
which leads the dough
I know
into a
people who
steam
like
roller. The
fold their
roller
water
applies
bottle in
steam
such a
to
way
the
where if they
dough as it
squeeze it
presses
enough, a
to
bunch of
help
smoke
cook the
comes
dough
out of it and it's so
evenly.
cool.
Thus the name steamroller.
Road roller!
Next, the dough passes under a shower of old donut
Is that a
kernels
motherfucking
recycled
JoJo
from
reference in my
factories
Hugby
to
video?
give the donuts more volume and texture.
I feel like
Then
I
it
should
hits
just
a
leave this
rotating
green.
flavor cylinder, which simultaneously rolls the dough into a log and
You bit
smashes it full
pencils
of the
too,
recipe's
Apple
required
man.
sugars and spices.
That's
A
no
small
bueno.
pipe sprinkles the dough with water, so it stays
Not
reasonably
good for
wet
you.
during the next section, the dry roller, which is a steamroller without any steam.
Motherfucking
A dusty
JoJo reference.
donut
Hi,
powder
Scotta.
keeps the dough from
Hope you're
turning into
doing well.
bagels as an industrial
Hope you're
blade
having
slices
good
through it.
day. This is Hugbees, yes.
A retractable arm drops the donuts forward.
For
at a
those who
time
don't know,
onto
this
a
is
wire
basically
mesh
like
tray.
a
Most
voiceover of
the
how it's
donuts
made,
are
but
bleeding from
silly.
their wounds, enhancing their flavor. Then it's
But I'm
onto a
just saying that
machine
we're
called a
watching
proofer,
memes today.
which raises and lowers the donuts to show the symbiotic relationship
Hello,
between
Scotta.
product and consumer.
I am doing this while drawing my favorite Sonic ship today.
Meanwhile,
I should
at
line
a
art
nearby
Tails, but
theme
maybe I'll
park,
do that
the
another
inflatable
stream.
rafts enter the water.
Or I'll probably finish this off stream, but I just wanted to show you guys. Ever seen his
Gas
snow
burners
flame
boil
video?
in the
I might
water,
look up
and a large
another
number of
set of
flavors
Hugby
make
videos
this
for
the
another
world's
stream,
most
but I think we're only gonna
unpleasant
finish
water
half of this
bug ride.
playlist during the stream because it's very long. Like, look at this. You guys can't really see it
Back
because
at the
your screen is
factory,
small.
The donuts have
But
now
we're
been
only on-
fried and are soaked in a solution of
We're only
liquid
on
calories.
30. We're only on video 30, and this playlist is
The
150
hairdryers at the end
videos
of the
long.
cycle blow off the excess coating. But let's face
And I
it,
want to watch
Tony,
all of them
you
on
don't need
stream.
all of that. They
I
gradually
binged all
cool
of these
as they
years ago.
spiral
It's
around the production area and head
it's like
off
good
to
to turn off your
packaging.
brain to, in my opinion.
Filled
Like,
donuts are
even when he
handled
occasionally just says
differently.
unhinged
Once
shit
the
out of
fryer,
nowhere.
They hilariously tumble around a Whirlpool brand dryer
I
filled
could
with
point out,
powdered
let's say,
sugar.
different types of metal and say if they taste good or not. I can't. You have like
Then,
a
workers use nozzles to inject
you have a
jam and other
palette.
fillings into the donuts, or they don't. It really
You have
all
this chef's
depends on how
palette
they
for
feel.
different types
Most
of metal.
the time, they spend all day arguing if donut
No
is
problem,
spelled
Skada. I hope you're doing well.
DOUGHNUT or DONUT.
DONUT.
The world may
Donuts.
never know.
yummy. Don't I want donuts now, guys? I can't. I haven't had donuts in so long. Bubble gum. They do be looking mad good. Big Raph 1018, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well.
Believe it or not, a dentist. In 1928,
Thank you for the follow. You are
another
now a
American
sea angel.
invented bubblegum.
Welcome to the Sea of Angels.
Bubblegum comes in balls of
For those
all
just
shapes
joining,
and
I am
sizes.
Peachael the Seraphim. I am
But for
showing
blowing
my chat
bubbles,
memes today.
nothing beats the
It is
chewy, gooey
this is
pink
meme type stuff.
found
I don't
in
want to
the
explain
warm
what it is because I'm
folds of
fucking
a
lazy.
bubblegum wrapper.
I am Peachael the Seraphim. I'm
It all
Banished Angel
starts
VTuber.
with
I
the
do
gum
art, I play
base, the
games.
stuff that makes
I'm also
gum
drawing my
chewy.
favorite Sonic ship, Tailsmo. Don't
The
spoil
base is
Sonic X,
synthetic,
please, because
made
I'm
from plastic,
showing some
rubbers,
people
and
it for the
sometimes
first time.
straw.
I already watched it several times.
Chemicals
But
such
yeah.
as wax or resin are poured over the base.
I can do it for
to help
paper
the
and cardboard
nodules
too.
bond
You eat
together.
paper and cardboard? These donuts? Yes. These donuts. Do you guys have a favorite donut?
As the materials
My favorite
begin
is
mixing,
strawberry.
they pour in hot glue
I like
to
the
coat
pink
the
donuts
gum
because it
solution.
reminds me of The Simpsons.
For teeth whitening gums such as this batch, fluoride is
Sonato
added,
is
and the
my
mixture is
first favorite.
blended
This is
for
my
about
second.
16.
This is my second
The
favorite
heat
Sonic
from the
ship.
old machinery
I'm
causes
trying to lose
steam,
weight,
which
so
heats
it's
up the
pain.
mixture and
I
blends
feel that.
everything together.
I feel that
The
pain.
mixture condenses for a few hours until semi.
I haven't had donuts in a
After
while
that,
though.
it rotates
I'll give
for a
myself
few more
that.
hours to gain consistency,
Right
which
now
we
I'm
will now
currently
show you
rendering
in
Cosmo.
real
We're almost
time.
at the end part of this. I would probably finish Tails off stream. I'm gonna go for like 20 more minutes-ish, and then I have to call it because I have to go to
Just
work
kidding.
today.
After 20 minutes,
Stinky work.
The mixture is ready.
Classic chocolate donut. Raspberry. I've never had a
They
raspberry one, but I like
transfer it by
raspberry
cart
stuff
to
in
a
general.
machine called
Raspberry's
the
good.
Play-Doh Shape and Create Activity Playset, which transforms the big bulky wad into thin strips.
What do you do? Oh, I don't like to say what my
The
job
square
is. I'm
strips are then
sorry.
forced into a
I'll just
star-shaped
say
hole,
vaguely that I
proven
work in
physics
retail
wrong, and then
and
move
deal with
on to be
Karens.
cut.
That's really it. That's all you need to know about my job. I do talk about my job a lot on stream.
The gum at this stage has
Just
to
to
give
tell
back
people the silly
environment,
shit that I
so
run
the
into
gum runs
on a
itself
daily
through a series
basis.
of rotors, which connect to a turbine that
Cause
power
oh
the
boy,
building's
I
air
run into some
conditioning.
silly people.
However, the gum's lack of tensile strength means the
No need to
factory
apologize,
stays
I
at
get
a
it.
comfortable
I appreciate.
117 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's just hard to not
Rollers
talk
take
about
the
my
gum
job
to the
and not
cutting and
dox
wrapping
myself,
station,
so
where one
I just
machine
focus on
performs both
the stuff I
actions
do
at
for
super
stream.
high speeds.
Sometimes I forget I
Here it
have
is in
work, and I'm like,
actual
oh yeah, I
time.
schedule a stream such a way so I could go to work.
And here it is in slow motion, in case you
Slow
missed it
motion.
the first time.
Pay attention, pay attention. I'm just kidding, no. We learned how condoms were made today, guys.
Finally, the wrapped bubble gum moves to be filled in the
Bubblegum!
bucket.
Oh my god, it's the Hubba
The
Bubba.
standard
I actually like
measurement
the
of
Hubba
amount
Bubba,
of
even though it
gum
has
put
like
into a
two
bucket
minutes of
is
flavor.
an ass load, but sometimes the employees
It's
are
just always
generous
like
and fill the
nostalgic
buckets
to
up with a
smell
fuckload.
it as it opens. Do you guys get what I mean? Like to just get like
Here's
a
an
pack of
interesting
candy
piece
and
of
you see
trivia.
Hubba Bubba in
Have
there.
you ever wondered why most
Buh.
bubblegum is pink?
Pink.
Me too.
Why is it pink? This bitch won't tell me. Okay, Hugbees.
A lot happens.
You're
when
supposed
an
to tell
inflated
me.
Rubber ball hits the ground.
He's gonna tell me to ask
The rubber
Chat GPT.
compresses and quickly
He's
snaps
like, I
back
don't
to
fucking
its
know.
round
Ask Chat
shape.
GPT.
That snapping back makes the ball bounce. In addition, the air inside the ball acts as a tightly coiled spring, increasing the rebound. When an inflated rubber ball
He said,
hits
me
the
too,
ground,
I know.
it bounces,
He was like,
and
you're
players
wondering
catch
how
it
this
on
is
the
made?
rebound.
Me
This
telling
type of
you.
ball is at the heart of many games, such as basketball,
I work retail,
soccer,
kind of grocery store when it's
volleyball,
closed,
and
but when it's
blackball.
closed, I deal with shit ass assistant manager and shit ass upper management set of
It all
Karens.
starts
I
a
deal
sheet
with
of
both.
natural rubber,
I deal
which
with
is folded
shitty
like a
bosses
t-shirt
and
cut into a fish
Karens.
shape.
Sadly, it's my life.
This is called the ball's bladder.
The what? The what? The what?
A factory worker
Not the
brushes
bladder.
an adhesive around a hole in the bladder and inserts a plug. much like
He
a
really
doctor
did say
would.
me too. He's like, "You're wondering why bubblegum is pink?
Another
Bitch, me
worker
too."
inflates the rubber bladder as she places it in a spherical chamber,
I'm not gonna tell
which
you, because
heats
I don't
and
fucking
cures
know.
the rubber for about 2 seconds. The rubber bladder is then given an endurance test. While this happens, nylon threads encase the rubber bladder, so the manufacturer doesn't have to pay for any
Nope.
more expensive rubber.
Maybe
Meanwhile,
I like
at a
doing
local
this
curry
occasionally.
restaurant, dinner is ready.
Dinner's ready. Delicious. Delicious Dinton.
Back at the factory, a worker cuts out a strip of blue safety foam from a roller. Many colors are available, but this worker's favorite color is blue.
Yeah, just like Sonic.
The foam passes through a series of
Dusty
rollers,
chicken.
conveyors,
Yummy,
powders,
yummy.
presses, rocks, textures, flavorings, and
This assistant manager had a
until it
coworker with
becomes
oh my god.
nearly identical to the
My
rubber
manager,
found in
my
basketballs.
boss, my new boss, he said the M word the other day. For those who don't
A
know
metal
Spanish,
pattern
that's
cutter
basically
is
the
now
F
used to
word
cut the rubber
in
into the
Spanish.
shapes needed to form
He said it with his
balls.
chest too. I think he was coming out to me. I'm not gonna
Also,
lie,
the
but I'm
rubber
pretty
is
sure he
now
wasn't.
magically red, because our production crew has never heard of the word
I'm just like, why would you say
continuity.
that? I literally, he looked embarrassed when I said, why would you say that? Because he knew he fucked up. Like, why would you say that in front of so many
A
people?
medieval torture device is then lined with the rubber strips.
Yeah.
And an
Some
ancient
people don't think
mummified
before they
fetus
speak,
is
and he
inserted
that just
into the
says a lot
center
about my
and
new
inflated
manager.
like a baby balloon.
Because he's like pretending that he knows everything, but then he asked me for help with
After the
basic
chamber
tasks.
is closed for about
Because like he's
2
supposed to be
seconds,
my
the ball
boss,
is
but
fully
he barely
bonded
knows how to
together
do
by
my
heat,
job.
pressure, and an
That's so
ancient
funny,
Egyptian
so
curse.
sad. But he acts
To
like
make a
he
medicine
can
ball,
tell me to
which
do whatever he
ironically
wants
contains
done.
no medicine
Just like, no.
whatsoever, a different pattern color is used.
Embarrassed deserve it. I hope he was embarrassed, honestly.
This ball here is made from various hard
Just like, I
cheeses.
can't. I don't even feel
Back at
emotion to the dumb
basketball
stuff
hoop,
humans
the
do.
logo
I
of a
feel
company
that.
no one has ever heard of is glued onto the
I've
basketball.
become so numb. I put a little heart in her mouth. Because she's like, whoa, Tails. Tails, you're so
The
adorable.
ball
I
is then
love
placed
you.
into a textured mold and given a catheter in case it needs to
Ah.
urinate during the formation process.
I don't think it's about thinking. It's just common fucking sense. Yeah. Don't say that word.
The lettering has penetrated the rubber,
It's like, even if
just as the ball
Even
is
if
penetrated,
you
ensuring no customer
can
ends up
say that
buying a
word,
virgin ball.
you shouldn't say that in a
Finally, the
professional
ball is
setting.
handled by a WNBA player, so she can use her sick ball handling skills to paint
Was it a
on the
racist
rubber
word?
black
No, it's
strips.
the F word in
Later, she
Spanish.
will use this ball during the WNBA
I'm not gonna
season,
say what it
meaning
is.
will witness many layups and tons of missed two-pointers.
Yeah. Yeah, it was homophobic word. Yeah.
Candy canes come in many different colors and sizes.
And it's like, I know he
Candy
wasn't
makers
being
start by
malicious towards
cooking up
others.
a
He was
big
just
batch
like
of sugar,
saying the
rubber, and
word.
corn syrup.
Because he was like trying to guess something.
Next,
And we
they
were
prepare
trying
a
to
mixture of
say it in a
starch
way
and
where he didn't
peppermint
have to
oil,
say it out loud
stirring
and could
it
just
until
get
it
what it
becomes
is. And he just
chunky.
decided, oh yeah, let me say what it is. It's not
The flavoring mix is dumped into
Fanny.
the middle of the syrupy slab. Then
If-
the entire batch is fed into
You
a
can look
candy
up
cane
M word
folding
in
machine,
Spanish and you'll
only
probably
one of
find it. It's a very
400,000
common
in
one.
the world.
Okay, wait. Flint, here's how you know this. If you watch Momoka play GTA, that girl, what's her name? Catalina? She loves that word. That girl Catalina. The crazy lady in GTA San Andreas. I'm gonna search the F word in Spanish. You'll find it. It starts with an M. I'm not saying it. Mamacita? No.
White residue left on the candy is baby
What is it?
powder,
Oh, this is
which
candy
needed to keep
canes.
the machine
Yo.
parts dry and operable. The machine's folding hands press and distribute this powder into the concoction evenly, so customers won't taste it. Due to its constantly moving components, employees need to be careful when removing the candy mix from the machine.
But yeah, okay.
Except for Bob.
Why we were saying that, why we were explaining that, why we had this conversation is because another one of my coworkers, who's an old Hispanic lady, I'm not gonna get mad at her for saying it. She's an adult that's like 3 times older than me with her own choices, but She constantly said that word. And my coworkers were talking about it too because no one ever brought it up. I thought I was the only one who heard her, who witnessed her saying that word. And then we were like, language sure is beautiful, eh? Yeah. And then we were like, what? My coworkers were like, there's this one word she used to always say before she got fired. And like, is it the M word? And then my new boss is like, what word are you talking about? What's the M word? This? I'm like, why would you say that out loud? Ugh! It made me so mad. Fanny is a ruder word than here than in America. There it means butt, here it means vagina. Oh! I won't say it then. But I say vagina all the time, Flint. Coochie.
Next, automated pullers stretch the mixture until it turns white.
It's that thing I'll never get. I'll stop, I'm sorry.
The manufacturer can't explain why this happens, but it makes the candy canes taste better. The candy is heated and rolled into a fat log, similar to one you'd find in my toilet.
Whoa! Hug bees! I didn't need to know that!
Next, they roll gelatin
Language
made
sure is
from
a beautiful
boiled
thing,
animal
eh?
tissue and cartilage. A worker stretches and folds
It's not a
to
slur, it's
unlock
just
the
rude,
proteins
yeah.
inside.
It's just vulgar, that's really it. Look, I have a vulgar
The
language
gelatin
tag
is
for a
folded
reason.
over top the candy
And
by the
18
Super
plus.
Mario Brothers. This 100
Don't make a
block of
peace sign with the
candy
knuckles.
Is enough to make 10 candy
Hi,
canes.
Shojiku! Welcome! Hope you're doing well. We are watching how it's actually made. It's basically
The candy is rolled
memes.
thinner
I don't
and
want to
thinner
explain it
as a
any
torch
further.
passes over it to prevent it from spoiling.
Spoiling. Hello again. Wait, were you here earlier? Did I not greet you individually? I'm so sorry. I apologize.
The
I'm a
candy,
scatterbrained
sensing it's in
Seraphim
danger,
today.
moves through the slimming wheels in a wave-like fashion to
I'm
ward
hungry.
off predators.
Why can't Knuckles make a peace sign? Yeah.
The
Now
candy
imagine
rope
making
moves
candy
through
like
two
this
angled
by
belts
hand.
into
Oh
a
my god, that
stick,
sounds
and a
painful.
group of mechanical caterpillars, the candy cane's
Caterpillars.
natural predator, tear the candy into individual strips.
It's like, it's not how it's made anymore. It's what's that other show? I'm so dumb, guys. I'm sorry.
A roll of cellophane unwinds, wrapping the candy sticks upwards of
That actually is
353
cellophane,
times.
isn't it?
This machine, called a crooker, bends the candy
Is
to
that
give
really
it
what
its
it's
iconic
called?
shape, making it infinitely more awkward and
I'm going to start
frustrating
secretly
eat than
recording
a
my
regular
phone or
peppermint
second
stick.
phone to catch my shipment.
And finally, a
To catch
robot
what my ship
closes
manager
and
says.
places the candy canes into
Remember
boxes
that in
for
some
shipping.
states, I don't know if
Please
you're
don't make fun
American,
of
but
him.
in some states
It's
that's
his
actually
first day,
illegal.
and he's trying his very best.
You can't record people without their consent. Unless if it's a public place.
In
If it's
today's
openly a
hustle and
public
bustle
place
world,
and you're just
it's
like
not
enhancing
uncommon
their
to forgo
voice
brown
so people
bagging
can actually
and
hear the shit they're
instead
saying,
grab a meal on the go.
I think that
It's
is
not
fine.
surprising to see that food retailers from mega supermarkets
In some states
to
it's not.
convenience stores carry prepackaged
It depends on the type
sandwiches
of
for the
conversation
hungry
you're
in a
having
hurry
and the
customer.
setting. For some situations, like if it's like someone's home and you're like
Ham and
bugging their
cheese,
house, obviously it'll
tomato,
know.
miscellaneous salad.
Miscellaneous
Just a few of the
salad.
many sandwich varieties you
I
can
want
buy ready-made.
sandwich.
Retail
Prepackaged
customers order the
sandwiches.
specific
Guys, I
ingredients they
actually
want
eat
in
these
their
all the
sandwiches,
time.
and the factory
I-
hires its
I'd be going to
employees
7-Eleven
accordingly.
before work
The
to be
first
eating
step is
these
to load fresh bread into
because
an automated
I
machine.
am a broke
The bread
bitch.
is slapped to ensure its quality. Cheaply made bread
Oh,
will
she looks
crumble,
cute without
while
her.
high-quality bread springs back into shape.
Aw.
A large helping of melted
Still
butter
best to
is
blur
added
out
to the
faces if you're going to
slices
post a
help
picture,
them
video,
pass
or
through
someone
the
you don't have
upcoming machinery.
permission.
For this sandwich, a
Insane
jizz
Cat
of
Store
mayonnaise is
sandwiches are OP.
required,
Hell
which
yeah,
is
another
squirted
store
onto the
sandwich
bread
enjoy.
via
They're
an
not good for
automated
you.
dispenser.
I will say that. I
Workers
eat
then lay
them
on grated
maybe like
cheddar
twice a
cheese
week
with their bare
when I
hands,
really have to
feeling
run
each
to
and every
work
bit of cheese
and I
that goes
don't have
onto
enough
the
time to like make
sandwich
breakfast, but I have
ensure
enough
that it
time
is
to like
properly
go to the
shredded.
store and get something. I get the sandwiches because I eat one
In another area,
Oh, my PNG Tuber
traditional
Plus
hand
crashed.
logs are
Okay.
squished into a slicing
One
coffin.
moment. Sorry. What's up? What's up with you? Okay, close program. Okay. But I eat one of the sandwiches before work, and then I eat another one during my lunch break, if I have one. And if I don't eat it during my lunch break, I just eat it right after work.
The slices go off to the assembly line where
There
they
you
are
go.
then added to the sandwiches.
Fixed. Peachael is
Barehandedly, of
fixed.
course,
The
for an
chinchilla film
added
is
salty
fixed.
flavor.
Oh man, I gotta end stream in 10 minutes.
Next, they close
I'm
up
gonna-
the sandwiches, occasionally giving a light
We'll
smack
watch
to
this
the
last one.
nutty
I'll
old
draw for
ones.
like another 10 minutes while I figure out who I'm gonna raid. And
The
then
sandwiches
I'll...
are stacked on top
and then
of
I'll send
each
you guys
other and
off.
move to a security checkpoint.
Actually,
Here, each
wait,
sandwich is
it's
cut
been
in
a
half
while
and
since I've
skinned
raided
for
him. I want to
contraband
raid... Oh my god,
material
wait.
that workers may have lost
He
in the
may end
product,
soon.
such as
But I know
fingernails,
he will raid
wedding
somebody
rings,
too. He's cool.
fingers,
He's cool.
guns.
Okay, we're ending stream now. I know I'll restart the video next time. I don't want to get carried away. I'm sorry. I will stream again Saturday. We'll be watching something else. Raid surfing, yeah. He may leave soon. I'm not sure. He sometimes goes long on Thursdays. Sometimes he doesn't. His name is Kita Arias. I've drawn him before, actually. Let me show off my art of him. Let me play music while I... There we go. There we go. I'm gonna play music while I talk about Kita a little bit. I'm pretty sure Flint is over there right now. Where the hell? There we go. I want to show off my art of Kita. Kita's still live. Yeah, he's playing Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker. He's really new to the Zelda series, so it's nice to see him experience it for the first time. He played Twilight Princess a while ago. So yeah, I want to see him play Wind Waker. I mean Wind Waker. We've played Wind Waker on the channel too before. I played the Wind Waker HD edition. I got back after Munch. I'm sorry. Miles Prower, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry you're coming as I'm ending. We're gonna be raiding someone cool though. His name is Kita Arias. He's really funny. Here's art that I've done of him. If you guys want to see his boyfriend, I'll show him that. I'll show that too. Maybe Shift is lurking and he'll find this funny. This one. This is his boyfriend. There we go. All right, let me start the raid. And I'll say my stuff. I'll say my stuff while we raid out. Shift check. Shift check. Here we go. Raid Kita Arias. I think he may end soon. Maybe like an hour or something he'll end. It's been a while since I've been able to raid him. Can you please? Raid, please. Kita Arias. There we go. There we go. If you are not subbed, there's a no sub raid message. He's not doing a randomizer for Wind Waker. His friend Myra Moores does randomizers for Zelda a lot. If you want to check her out, there you go. Yeah. Be nice to Kita. He is cool. Do not backseat him unless he asks, you know. You don't want to spoil someone's first time playing Zelda. Thank you guys for all the follows today. I appreciate it. We hit another follower milestone. We're at 840. Literally like 2 weeks ago, I was at 777, and now we're here. I will stream Saturday. I may show Sonic X tomorrow on the server. If you're not in my Discord server, here you go. This is how you stay up to date with me. I will see you guys. Bye-bye.